Okay, I think I muted myself. Yeah, never mind. Rip. Yeah, but now I'm just gonna kill the second version of it. I'm just thinking the second Omega prototype. After that, I maybe try to kill the Empress of Life. And who knows, we may able to kill Moonlaw. But yeah, like, oh my god, I forgot yesterday I do the solar eclipse and the moon and the pumpkin moon event. All my NPC died. Okay. I don't think I have any teleport. Oh, I have to walk through here. Wait, Ulti Market grants special effects of almost station for all station purpose. Oh, dang. Wait, is it above? By some 30-minute duration, god damn. I need to wait until the night came again because you can only summon Zitbot only at night, so yeah. Only usable after Plantair has been defeated. I also get this thing yesterday to it. It's insanely good, better than the emblem. But I do prefer getting the emblem more. Because later on you can get the mutation emblem or something. Yeah, you can get the mutation engine that increasing my whip and summon too. Like this thing is not bad because it even though Zit one is nice, it gives you the whip range, but I'm still prefer the Papyrus Sakura or Sacred or something. Because it gives you one more minion. I mean the whip is fine, like long duration the whip is fine, but I'm still prefer that one. So I'm gonna switching to Zit. The wing is basically from the box, so yeah. And yeah, I got a heal buff from the King Slayer tree yesterday. Now I'm just gonna kill the second Omega prototype one. I think after I kill the second one, I'm probably just gonna progress a little bit. Oh, what is this guy? Hold on. Oh, the guy who sells stuff like the roast dude. Well, kind of nice now because you can using the Doro or that. Wait until night. Until night came and I'm gonna kill the second Omega prototype. Let's put the brewer here. Where does Young do neutralize the nuke the oh there no junk brewer. He didn't spawn yet. I kinda don't like it when it came to how do I say that? When it came to NPC housing, well not NPC housing, more like NPC happiness. Because like the more happiness NPC got, like the highest, like the cheapest stuff you can buy from them, which is quite nice because you can reroll stuff cheaper for your Goblin Tinker. But still, like you go around the map building houses is somewhat annoying. I mean, you can build boxes like chicken egg, water run. Oh my god, the Zapinator. Oh, if I play Adam Med, it could be so nice. But now, replica of working women legend says that two master are incapable of the pet power. What is it? Oh, to summon the destroyer, Ether World. I still prefer the other one more. Wait, increase the. I wait, what? I have two combat pet. It actually looks so nice. The two worm boss stuck around me. I think this should be enough. Hit the world and destroy a light. Yeah. Okay, let me see the second boss encounter. Why is it the wrong one? I need to reroll a different one. Wrong boss 7. Look cool, huh? I actually like this boss. This boss look cool. Wrong 7, yeah. Right click the switch back, yeah. I just summoned the first one and killed him. Oh, I nearly killed him. I kind of want to get the music box because that's all soundtrack. That boss soundtrack sound nice. Okay, now I can summon the second prototype. What the fuck? Another worm bosses. But not actually worm boss, more like a. Oh, it's a big drill, yeah. God damn, that actually a full body design. So yeah. Not bad. I'm ready for another machine to be. Oh, so there's the third prototypes. The third one is after Moon Law, so yes, it's gonna actually cool. As a relic, basically a hand drill. Like that. No way they making sense. The one relic, not hand drill. Uh, but yeah, it insanely a good boss. Summon a micro shield drone that appear whenever hostile shoot. When project hit the shield, it will recharge and discharge it. Man. Was it basically like a revived version? Like a shield prototype? Is there like a summon? Was it item? No, there ain't no summon damage, unfortunately. So engineer station. Ah. Summon a micro shield drone that appear whenever hostile. So like okay, where's the drone at? Who bought this? Who bought design though? Like insanely cool. Or yeah, like one of the better looking one compared to like Calamity, like the Devour God, the DOG, yeah. The DOG had good looking, but it not. It's still like a worm boss, you know, like had a mouth and everything. Had a basically like the Destroyer, but more crystal version. But in Z, was it like a worm monster with like a drill, like a big drill? So yeah, it looked really dramatic instead of just a worm monster wearing like heavy armor. So yeah. That kind of one thing a lot of you complain about. A lot of worm boss in a Terraria mod. I mean, worm boss is not bad. The main problem is how you make the worm boss look. You Loot and collectible. What is nothing? I mean, I can try to get a. Oh, there! Look at the splatter. Really nice. Summon the drill head, vanity. How much drill would? But yeah, like it insanely good bosses. Also, I'm thinking about one thing. There is a few mob I didn't discover yet. Basically, there is like the whole thing about where is it? Yeah, Mode of Redemption. There is something called I forgot the name of that thing. Like radiation thingy. So because I read, where is that? Where's that green do that? The green guy, the green hair guy. Yeah, this guy who sells you a nuke, and you can turn a zone into like a nuclear zone. I'm planning to do it. Like, but first I need money. Get to the jungle biome again. I want to see how the nuclear warhead work. Also, I need to find uranium. Like, where did you get uranium? Like, the robot guy kind of wants the uranium, the pink slayer dude. It's such an edgy name. But, but why does they need to name him Kingslayer 3? That means he have two more Kingslayer. He's like only the strong one out there. But yeah. But yeah, my favorite thing is just the robot. I don't know why. I feel like the robot team is really nice, like always nice in a lot of fictional stuff. I don't like flash stuff though, like the flash stuff look weird. The body horror, yeah, just a thing. But mechanical horror, oh, perfect. Kingslayer 4. I hadn't haunted. I don't think I've been in the jungle killing critters like that much. I mean, it's still better to go into the dungeon, but the dungeon is too dangerous. The dungeon had a better way to give you on to farm gold. Because the thing is that the dungeon had like mage, has skeleton mage and harding. So it is really difficult to survive in the dungeon. Because the mage can just attack you out of nowhere. Like far away, like you don't even see them coming. But at least in the jungle, after you get the beast with habits, you immune to poison. So Hornet is basically only shoot you. Oh, I don't see any mimic. Hmm. Man, I've been sleeping on Summoner for so long. I don't even think Summoner does it much. I always thought like range, like the stronger class in Terraria, because of the weapon as a bullet type, like you can deal so much damage at a range. At a range, if you play range, mage it deal a lot of damage. But mage got countered by their mana. Like once they losing map, as they run out of mana, they lose DPS. So a melee just basically tanky. They just tank everything. That is. But yeah, I never think summoner actually like would like is they did much damage. I actually sleep on summoner. And you can just AFK farm too, like you can just walk yourself up and let your summon do all the work. Oh yeah, like never thought that summoner actually like did good. Okay, where is that robot code? I want to buy your nuclear warhead, please. Okay, so nuclear warhead. Okay, I'm gonna go far away from my house because this is a nuke we're talking about. They're gonna explode. So no way I'm just gonna accidentally explode my my own house. On the right side, do on range. Rain it used to be my favorite ones, but it also like one of the worst one because it's slightly squishy, but it still had a lot of defenses. Mesh on other hand is like the worst one. Because like once you run out of mana, you basically like a sitting duck. Like you cannot do anything. You have to get. Oh, what is it? Is there a nuclear wire here? Wait, did I put one here or what? Oh, 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 so those things just randomly spawn. Okay, so for manual perfect detonated issue. Step 1, arm the warhead by switching the A and B. Keep us set to check the light the button. Okay, so oh, okay. A B. Oh, 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 oh. I mean, it might be too close to the dungeon, as the dungeon might get affected by this. Oh. Oh no, they might got hit by infection group. Oh shit! Oh, I think the dungeon got hit. Yeah, I think the dungeon got hit by the nuclear wire. Yeah, let's see what happened. Okay, so far there is nothing here. Oh, oh, I saw green water. There is the hazmat zombie. Oh wow. Actual radiation. Radiate our stat greatly is a decrease. God damn. Zombie. Well, that's a really cool design. Look at that. But what is it green thing? I still cannot mine. Immune, immune to. Oh yeah. Oh shit. I think I need to wear this thing because this is radiation we're talking about. But why is there glass here? Headache. Oh, I think my character is suffering from radiation now. Whoa. That actually really cool design for the nuclear file. Like I was just straight up turn like an entire zone into the nuclear wasteland. I think I need to head back. My character is suffering from radiation. Do I have any radiation pill? Yeah. And that is really cool mechanic. Like you get headache, you get fatigue, and nausea. Oh yeah. There is also a mini war here. Oh, I can make a hazmat suit and anti. Well, you can craft stuff here. Raw sodium. Well, even with it, I cannot mine the green thing. Okay, so toxic bio. I can craft. I can craft radiation thingy. 77 damage. Oh, so is it like early level? See, like early hard mode. So like when you get the early hard mode, you can go here and you can grab some like pretty early hard mode item. Huh, very nice. Okay, let me grab some summon item to see like how it goes. Yeah, infected tentacle. Okay. Oh, is it a whip? Inflicted infection. Oh, I thought it was like a summon, which is a whip. But oh, is that it? The toxic bite is that it? I mean, they do give me a JoJo though. I can do a JoJo playthrough. Ooh, Wizard can. Oh, it's actually quite nice. If you go for range only, you can make a bullet and arrows that decrease target defense and draining life. Melee inflict burning acid. Not bad. 7 tentacle. Just one tentacle. It a whip, unfortunately. Where did you get raw so yeah, raw sodium? Oh, you basically need this type of tentacle. Yeah, god dang it. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna have to get the full starter summon. Yeah, Calamity Jellyfish doesn't do that. The entire starter set is kind of bad. No, the starter set it looks fine, but the way it looks kind of annoying to me. With 200 stab of celestial slam, stab of sacred sapling, but Empyrean. Okay, let me see starter so any summon. Okay, so a lot of stuff are quite okay ish. I think I can kill the 3 rounds. It's gonna be easy. Okay. Mud block. Time to create a mushroom biome. I need to extend my storage. Like, I think I can turn this entire hill into a mushroom biome. I keep forgetting like the mushroom guy thing. He only appear after you kill Terra. But he kind of need it though. Like you kind of need to build like entire overworld mushroom biome just for him. I mean, unless you usually I don't get the mushroom guy, but because I play Magic Storage, I kind of need to do the sunlight ball thingy. So yeah, I kind of need to get this thing. Dude, I feel like the alignment the alignment thing doesn't do much. Like I got one alignment, so like a zip point, and I just kill every single bot. It doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna get myself some seed. If you kill bunny or something. Okay, let me. Let me see. Okay. Nope. Remain the same. The alignment forced me to do good, even though I don't know what they're gonna reward me. And it's time to build another house. Oh, I have to build a house for it. I have to build a house for the mushroom guy. The mushroom guy have 1,030 hundreds. That should be enough for the mushroom. Okay, okay. Let's watch something on this side. I don't think I'm gonna kill any new bosses for this mod. Maybe at least I maybe try to kill Moonlaw today, but I'm gonna have to expand my bossing arena a bit because Moonlaw is he just I don't know. Like I never tried to kill Moonlaw as a summoner before. Like I kill Moonlaw with every single class, but not as summoner. So influencer and clown.
There's been a big like
I think I think it's better if you get the diving suit because you can swim underground. I think swimming underground is still better than still better than getting cooked. But yeah. Oh yeah. If you go hello. Yeah, the diving suit is way better. Mainly because it pretty much considered out of wing, right? Because like the whole world is underwater. If you can swim underwater, you pretty much like get yourself like a pre-hard mode wing. The unlimited pre-hard mode wing. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think my internet should fucking die, bro. I guess simply because it's Sunday and it's just stuttering because like edit type stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna watch some video. Hope nothing go wrong. Hope my internet doesn't die out on me.
kind of shift of a lot of people trying to basically just pretend to be rich. Like it's just it's so weird.
This is my morning routine. I'm currently waking up at 5:30. I'm reading the 5 a.m. club, so this inspires me to do this. Then have some electrolytes, get hydrated as soon as possible. And I turn my sauna on, write down my dark thoughts.
5 a.m. club, holy shit. It has changed my life.
Being part of the 5 a.m. club has changed my life. See, I've always been more of a night owl, with my most productive moments being during the afternoon until late at night. But now that I started setting my alarm at 5 a.m., I wake up so tired and pissed off that every time of day feels like the late afternoon. First thing I do is watch my favorite YouTube.
Dude, it depends on what you do and where you work. Wake up at 5 in the morning is the most annoying shit ever. Because I used to do it back in my high school. Wake up at 5 in the morning and try to do everything so I can get the class get the class at the right time. And when I finished high school, I never wake up before 7.
Am I the only person that like waking up? So it doesn't really matter when you wake up. It matters also when you go to bed. Like as long as you get 8 hours and you're waking up before you have to like do something, then I feel like it doesn't really matter if you're waking up at 5 a.m. or 9 a.m. or 1 p.m. It shouldn't matter at all. Like what this is like it's like such a weird flex about how early you wake up in the day. What the fuck?
While talking with the voices in my head that came from sleep deprivation. Then, by 6:30, after my second alarm, since I fell asleep again, I finally gathered the strength to stop
I think the reason you wake up at 5 and go to work because like mainly the commute times again. I used to work from 9 to 5, so I don't worry that much again. It takes me like 1 hour to travel from my place to their work again.
So nobody caught this because nobody can read clocks. And she just posted it because she probably couldn't read the clock either.
Got red-handed.
Absolutely crazy. Wow.
You're telling me influencer number 12,752 is lying to me?
Imagine that.
What the? Hey, my bowl of cereal. Is it just me, or are influencers making life way too complicated?
Dude, I feel like no one knows how to read clock anymore because you can just pull out your phone and it tells you exact time. And like people who buy like a watch, mainly to flex on people. So yeah, like that I believe. Imagine showing up like, look at this watch, $100,000. Yeah, I don't even know how to read your fucking clock. Your watch, or you just pull your phone to look at the time instead of looking at your watch.
I've had 37 different influencers in my feed, each telling me how to live, how to become happy and successful.
If you want to be successful at a young age, you have to be really intentional with your goals.
You have to be a literal rat. You have to be a bitch. You're only
Nope, you need a schedule, that is. Like, if you want to be better, you need a schedule. Having a schedule never lost. Like, wake up at a certain hour, doing this, doing that, so yeah. A lot of people like shitting on like doesn't have a schedule, but having a schedule is so much better than nothing to you.
depressed when you have time to be depressed.
I know if I'm the only one, but while at first constantly being exposed.
Oh my god. I just like these people, what a rat. It's just like a lot of the like advice that people like that give. There's like an element of truth to it. Where it's like you can't be depressed if you're like stressed out and worried about 50 other things. Or like, let's say there is a crocodile that's desperately trying to run after you to eat you. You're probably not going to be depressed while you're running away from the crocodile. That's probably true because you're gonna, yeah, it's good, yeah, or Mudang in a few years, exactly. Burn yourself out instead, yeah, clearly.
To people who are seemingly more successful than I am, telling me what to do, was at first just making me feel bad about my own shortcomings. It's now getting to a point that it's just driving me insane. With all their different rules and all their different lifestyles, most of them conflict.
Why you should work night shift? Why I tell my patients if they work night shifts, they're increased risk of psoriasis? Oh god.
With one another, but you still need to implement all of them. Otherwise, you'll go through life feeling miserable, according to them.
You're only depressed when you have time to be depressed.
But honestly,
you only depressed when you have time to be. That's wrong.
Just getting stupid.
I never do dishes. Why would I waste my time cleaning dishes?
Overconsumption is
no, bro. This guy is
he's trolling.
Like
he's
the way he's talking.
Yeah,
I think that he's farming.
Yeah, no way. That guy.
I do. I think he's farming. There's not like, yeah, that's not. It gets you. I think he's just bullshitting because that's clearly a dish you're gonna have to wash. Like, and also, by the way, I do the same thing. I only use paper plates and plastic forks.
Cleaning dishes.
Overconsumption is not at all problematic and will make you happy, so...
Overconsumption core?
Overconsumption core. What is that?
I love how, like, I guess it's like a Gen Z thing or like a younger millennial thing, where it's like now what we're gonna do is we're going to create new vocabulary that makes the retarded mental disorders that we have seem like they're cool, quirky personality traits. So instead of being addicted to shopping or being bad with money, now I'm overconsumption core.
Overconsumption.
You know, like
core.
now I'm not
hoarding.
Yeah,
that is.
Like it's just it's so fucking annoying. Yeah, I'm not materialistic. I'm overconsumption core. Nuts.
Spend $5,000 a month on skincare. Buy this useless product.
You find the perfect, what is this here? Perfect pen for your ADHD.
Perfect pen for your ADHD.
What color is that guy's hand? That's funny. That's really funny.
Make sure to stock your entire fridge with about $500 of soda, snacks, and energy drinks. Because I really need my daily intake of Baby Bell cheeses and Gatorade.
That's way too much energy drink.
Or else I'm gonna get cramped.
That is that came from me.
Every 3 hours while fitnessing and working.
Grindcore Sunday morning study cardio session featuring black
on a Sunday to stay on that grind set. Get up at 5 a.m. every single day, including weekends, so you can spend 3 hours on cleaning, making coffee and fitness all alone by yourself, just so you can start working at 8 or 9 a.m. and get off at 5 p.m. like everybody else except
See, like for me, I wake up usually and I'll usually lay in bed for like an hour and like catch up with everything that I missed and like, you know, do any sort of like follow-up messages with people. Like I do most of my like business laying in bed. Like at night, and like as soon as I end my stream, I'll go lay in bed and then look at all the messages that I've missed and things people have sent me. And it's awesome. Yes, exactly. Like I think that probably 5 out of 5 of the last like business calls I've had, I have not taken a single one not laying down.
Bro.
I just been laying down the whole time. Yeah, laying in bed. Yeah, exactly. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, who gives a shit?
Everyone else is having fun after work. You're now exhausted and have to get to bed by 8 or 9 p.m. to maintain your recommended 8 to 9 hour sleep schedule that these influencers are also preaching you to do. So stupid. To no one's surprise, most of their lifestyle
have an absolute orgy. Here are my thoughts into my post-workout.
The
fitness industry has a very good blueberries. What the fuck?
Tips and tricks are just nuggets of pseudo-wisdom.
Here is exactly why you should avoid eating salad for your health.
With no scientific backing that they try
avoid
to
eating
sell
salad
us
for your health.
Grandiose keys to success.
Hell yeah.
No, I think he's cooking. I want to hear what he was going to say. I agree with him. I think he's right.
Bit by bit, and you will one day look back and compare your previous letter self to your new letter self. Look at that definition. Look at that definition.
Even though they might seem incredibly stupid, they aren't. Okay, some of them are, but most of them are aware of the fact that what they preach is just over-romanticized bullshit. The 5 a.m. rule, for example, is based on a book, The 5 a.m. Club, written by Robin Sharma, a wise philosopher in the eyes of the lifestyle influencer, and a fraud in those of
fraud, scam artist in sheep's clothing. I mean, yeah, of course, right? I mean, I think people focus so much on trying to get ahead, they don't have enough time to get ahead. I see this all the time, where people get so focused on the process and being in the mindset of doing something that they never actually focus on making any meaningful progress. People are just lazy, yeah. And I think that, well, what I'm saying is, like, people get involved with the aesthetic of working hard and they stop actually working. I see streamers do this all the time. Streamers will get hyper focused around streaming for long periods of time. And the problem is that they're like, oh, I'm grinding. Like, yeah, you're grinding, but you shouldn't be. You should be making better content. Like, just more, like, working harder. Working hard is, it's good, but if you're not doing something that's efficient, then you're just wasting your time. Yeah, so say I'm grinding, exactly, yeah.
Professional book reviewers. They describe his book as follows. The entire book feels like everything someone who hates self-help books would claim are the worst things about them.
What?
Cliché. Just a ploy to get money from the masses of sheeple. A bunch of obvious material you learned by the time you were 13.
I'm gonna be honest, that is most self-help stuff. It's the obvious things that everybody knows. Wake up early, exercise, eat good food, and don't focus on things that make you mad. Wow. Fucking crazy. Can you believe that? Oh my god.
So, pretty much a manifesto for lifestyle influencers to peddle to their viewers and take all of their money.
This book is freaking trash.
You think these guys actually wake up at 5 every single day because it's a magical key to success? Fuck no. Making you believe they do is their magical key to success. They can't even put in the effort to do it at least once for their TikTok preaching about the 5 a.m. club. This girl tried her best changing the hour on her car dashboard, but the clock at the gym says 7:50.
Clock hours.
And this guy was caught lying.
Who does this?
Because he lives in Tennessee, where during the months of October, November, which is the time at which he uploaded this reel, there is no sunlight until about 7. Yet he's out at 5:30 and there's already more sunlight than the average day in Belgium.
Oh.
You can't even be bothered to wake up at 5 a.m. for real one time for a video? Why? What? Just do it one time and say you do it every day. Like, I mean, you can't even do it once? Like, I easily could assume, like, okay, they do it one day and then they record the video and they say I do this every day, but they don't actually do it every day. These people don't even do it the first time. He looked dead on the camera. It's just like they can go to bed earlier. It's one day. It's a scam. What time do you wake up? I usually wake up at 10 to 11, and I usually go to bed around 2 to 3, something like that. That's me, for the most part.
Then have some electrolytes, get hydrated as soon as possible. This has been a game changer for me.
Gee, he's really hammering down on those electrolytes.
Oh, wow.
Might it be because he's secretly sponsored by them? Which brings me to the reason that I wanted to make this video.
It's just about making money. Like, you want to know the real way that a lot of the self-help gurus make money? By being self-help gurus. They're like, let me show you how to be a millionaire. And it's like, buy my course. And where do they make all their money? Selling courses. Like, what is this?
Lifestyle influencers that made their entire career on nothing but lies and fake wealth is insane. Which I wouldn't care about if they weren't purposefully, directly, and negatively manipulated. I mean,
well, they make people feel like they're inferior and that they're not doing enough with their life. And I think that there's like a big focus now, like culturally, on FOMO, like people that are constantly afraid of missing out on this or that thing. And so everything is built around that. So you have these people that are selling and kind of like playing into this like fixation around trying to live your life in the most like hyper optimized way. And I think that at a certain point, you're just like, you optimize out the human experience of life. And I find it to be like there's no mindfulness, there's no, you know, like living with yourself, there's no calm, there's just you being hyper fixated around doing the next thing, doing the next thing. It's not demure at all, okay? Yes, very true. American Psycho Core, yeah. Min-maxing it? Yeah, you're min-maxing life, exactly, and it's just, it's too much, man.
Influencing
min-maxing like you never see min-maxing life.
Because their success is built on their viewers feeling unfulfilled in life and idolizing them. Yeah. And they lie about everything.
I have been paralyzed trying to find or looking at furniture for the new house. We are going back to...
Man, that sucks. Wow.
Florida. God, what the fuck are my kids doing? Hold on. I want to make sure when we're there, well, let's be honest. I need a living room TV, master bedroom, kids' rooms, because you ain't talking to me.
6 TV?
I don't know. Go to your room. I just bought 3 washers and dryers yesterday, because we, at this house, there's a lot of shit to do.
Oh, man. Moving...
Bruh. Dude, how did you need 6 TV for your household? Of all people, I never seen 6 TV in my fucking life. No, 6 TV in one house. I see 2 TV inside one house. And that is, how did you need 6? I don't even think I'm watching TV anymore since I discover internet. So yeah.
Rich lady, yeah. And you can see the husband's probably not even at the house. It's a smart guy. 3 washers. Jesus, what a waste of fucking money.
Yeah,
what a massive waste of money.
From my first mansion into my second,
yeah, he's just working to pay for the 4th washer.
Mansion without having to sell my first one is so stressful. I had to open my laptop.
And here's the other thing is that like all this stuff that she's talking about, like each TV, like I know what a new TV costs. It's usually about like $2,000, right? Like a good one, a really good TV. So like this is $12,000, a good washer and dryer combo. Like I think whenever I bought them, it's about $1,000. So it's probably like you know, a little bit more. 2,000. What the fuck? This is a good one, right? $2,000. I know. I'm talking like a good TV, like a good TV. Like, do you think this woman's buying the you know, fucking the like knockoff brand? No, she's buying the Samsung OLED 65-inch smart TV, okay, with her husband's credit card. So yes, it's going to be a $2,000 TV. So anyway, like all of this money that you're putting together, this is like $20,000, and it's like, yeah, that's a lot of money, but who the fuck brags about being able to spend $20,000? Because like, think about people that like actually make a lot of money. Is this really impressive that you spent $20,000?
Nope.
It's rich people? It's not, though. It's like people that are like upper middle class that have a lot of money to spend on stupid shit. People that are fake rich, yes.
Up and order 6 TVs and 3 dryers. Because our new house is just so big. Oh wait, no. Even this completely out of touch story, devoid of any relatability, is actually just a pity ad for the 3 washers and dryers.
Oh, so they're selling ad.
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind then.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, that looked like it.
And while I'm aware that many
wait, so it was just an ad? How do you know it's an ad?
Story, devoid of any relatability, is actually just a pity ad.
Yeah, it's an affiliate link code. I'm pretty sure it is. Because if you look at this, this is, like, the way this is formatted, this seems like an affiliate link. It's a referral code? Yeah, so she gets a like, because this is what a lot of, I think this is, like, really kind of a sad thing that, like, a lot of women do. is that they'll look at like a woman like that and they'll be like, oh, she has the perfect life, right? She's rich, she's attractive, she has kids and everything. And so they'll try to buy and live the way that she lives and buys things. And so, yeah, it actually is very, very common.
For the 3 washers and dryers she bought. And while I'm aware that many influencers seem as if they're this successful or rich, most of them simply aren't. These guys don't own a private jet.
Well, it's also like, here's another big factor. I've seen like these videos where like a guy will come up to a dude that's on like a private jet and he'll be like, you know, how did you make your money? And this guy's wearing like an Arizona State t-shirt and like Nike like basketball shorts, and he pulled up on like, you know, his like Honda Civic or something like that. It's like the people that actually own private jets aren't wasting their money on this shit. Like, they don't need to show off with like a handbag because they have a private fucking jet and a, like probably a company they own. It's just so weird. Like, and this is, I think it's like what's kind of sad about it is that a lot of these like kind of like brands like the, you know, like Gucci and stuff like that, they really only work for flexing on like other people that are also kind of dumb with money. Like, you're not gonna wear a Gucci bag to like some actual like, you know, think about a like any sort of like, I'm trying to think of a good example, like a networking event for venture capitalists, right? People that actually make a lot of money. Do you think any of them are really going to be impressed by the fact that you have a Gucci bag?
Nope.
No.
They're gonna think you're stupid because you're wasting money buying a goddamn Gucci bag.
So it's just only something to impress like people that are broke.
Mm-hmm. Rent a photo studio for $75 an hour with a group of 10 with free parking. That's why more and more of these private jet photo studios are.
This is nuts. You can rent a private grounded jet, just take Instagram photos in it. Who does this?
I mean, if you don't have any brains like Terraria, I guess a Piranha is
bad in the process for actually having your life together. Because where's your private jet, broke boy? Everything to desperately maintain this facade of success, to keep flexing on their viewers like insecure douchebags, so that their
it's also not very, it's not smart to even do that. The only people that need private jets are like a handful of guys that need to go around and do business deals. Or like if you're a pop star, like Taylor Swift needs a private jet. Like, most normal people don't need private jets. Like, it's not, you don't need this. Yeah, a politician needs it. It's not point. There's like no point to it.
First of all, keep idolizing them and do whatever they tell them to do, and
you
they can squeeze as much money as possible out of them. And I'm not
just random people on the internet and
influencers that we already knew are full of BS. There's so many lying, authentic influencers, each with fake wealth, that the term
empty. What is this here? Influencers are no. Influences.
Influencer buying empty shop back to
This is actually so fucking sad. They're buying empty shopping bags to pretend they're rich. Bro, how down bad do you have to be to do this? It's insane. XQC now takes private jets like Aiden too. He justifies by saying it's not a lot. It's crazy. Yeah, but they have like tons of money, right? Like, that's fine.
Like,
but like a lot of these people don't have tons.
Like, Aiden Ross, the guy who basically had like a huge shareholder in fucking steak, like everything. Dude, I don't even think I would have my stuff like more than $50. More of my, I don't even, like, I don't understand why do people buy the design clothes. I do understand as they buy it to flex on other people, but like, what's the point, man? Like, you don't wear it every day. Like, after a while, they just clothes. So unless that clothes, like, unless you really like it, or maybe it make good materials, that like that feel nice. And I don't think why spend so much money buying designer clothes. Just wasting money.
Tons of money. And also, like, he doesn't, Isn't it XQC is able to take the private jets if he goes to like Las Vegas because like the casinos pay for it? I'm pretty sure they're the ones. No, it's actually not even him paying for it in the first place. Yeah, exactly, right? Why do you think the casinos are paying for it? I don't know. I mean, he is spending the money. It's just not on the private jet. He'll spend the money after he gets off the jet. Yeah, it's an investment. It is.
The term pseudo-authentic influencer is now a thing. Faking authenticity, success, and legitimacy so you trust them, and they can sell you more products and services.
Irich's emotional breakup to promote a hair repair shampoo. Post-breakup reset.
Ooh, I can get a clown outfit.
God, man. Like, what the hell is going on? How do people buy into this? It's amazing. I'm, like, shocked.
Services that they don't use and you don't really need. This influencer with 1.1 million followers took a picture in front of an empty seat in business class with ads and then had to sit on her egg.
I'm gonna be honest. Anytime that I see a girl in a private jet, I assume that the reason why, especially if it's a pretty girl like this, I assume the reason why is some rich guy is flying her out somewhere to fuck her.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Every single time. So it's like, I mean, and by the way, this is not really impressive to me.
Actual seat in economy class, like the rest of us peasants. You know those traveling influencers preaching that you'll achieve happiness by spending...
Hashtag ad, never give up on your dreams to see the world. The first one. These videos are seriously getting on my nerves. Not everyone can afford to travel. We're barely surviving with this pandemic. Shit. Oh my god, no wonder people want communism. They get to watch these fake fucks fly around on fake jets. It's so fucking pathetic. How does anybody buy into this? Yeah, of course they want, bro, they want a revolution. They're fake it till you make it? I guess so.
Your entire life savings on vacations? Yeah, they don't really live a life of
Read the room, mates. Only if you can afford it. Tell me you have money without telling me. Jesus, man. People are fucking mad. And these are all from 2021 comments, too.
Uh-oh.
Traveling, usually they'll go on like a single vacation paid by some resort or company in exchange for advertising, and then take hundreds of pictures all in different...
this is what happens. It happens a lot with South Korea. So, South Korean companies, a lot of them will pay for content creators to go there. And this is true for like plastic surgery. And it's also true for like other types of like advertising. It's an advertisement. And what's funny about this is that a lot of these influencers are exactly what that's what they are. They're influencing people. Like, and people think that there's like some sort of like greater degree of connection between a person making an advertisement for you and a marketing company making an advertisement for you. You're both being advertised to. That's it. And some people are just like, I feel like Hong Kong, there's no difference. There's not really, right? Have you been invited? I've had a lot of opportunities to travel and have everything paid for multiple things, like domestic and international. I don't really like doing it. I don't like traveling a whole lot. And like what I really like doing is I like working. I like doing my stream. And I would be willing to travel if I thought it was something that was very beneficial for me. But personally, it's not something that I enjoy on a general level, right?
Outfits with backgrounds that could literally be the backdrop of any vacation destination in the world. And then they'll post a few pictures every few weeks with different light-about locations added to those posts.
11 ways luxury influencers lie to their followers. Yes, thank God.
Or, you know, you could just Photoshop your travel pics like this influencer.
Who does what?
Like 570,000 followers.
Jesus.
Here you have her with the beautiful skyline of New York, except it's missing an entire skyscraper. And
hey, at least the Twin Towers aren't in the photo.
And unless if she has learned a way to not just influence her viewers, but also
that'd be
physics.
a good one.
A window reflection should reflect the side of your body facing it, not your back facing away from it.
They just took another version.
Here she's at the Taj Mahal with her shadow apparently allergic to water. Her dress and handbag vaporizing in thin air. Stone grooves extending into the pool. And Photoshop birds on top of it all.
Yeah.
That's low.
The company.
You're photoshopping birds in. That is fucking shameless. Who does this?
I mean, honestly, these trees look kind of weird. But this one looks even weirder because it's growing out of her head.
What the
Don't
fuck?
get me started on those Dubai influencers. I don't want to see a big shot.
The Dubai influencer. Like,
I think that if
possible?
you replace Dubai influencer with Dubai escort, I think that you wouldn't change the meaning 95% of the time. That's just what I think, right? That's just my opinion, right? What do I know, guys?
Let me see. If you
The
drop
Venn
any
diagram's almost a circle. Yeah.
sermon,
Any tower that looks pretty from the outside, but doesn't have much going on under its surface. Not even a sewage system where everyday trucks have to transport 7 tons of poop out of to keep up the facade of superficial perfection. What is this? An allegory for influencers? Talking about superficial. You know those designer clothing influencers flexing on you with their $5,000 Chanel trash bag shirts? Most of them are fake.
Wait, what? Korea's biggest fashion influencer is busted wearing a fake Chanel designer knockoffs as she's forced to issue a groveling apology just weeks after gaining millions of followers on hit Netflix show Singles Inferno. Oh, that's like a Korean like fucking dating show, right? It's
so they
you can't even spend like
Legit line.
Bro, Netflix? Like, they need to pay this girl more money. If this is a really, like, I know about this show. It's a Korean dating show. I know about it. I should not be the target audience for this. I know about this. You're telling me you can't even give this girl $5,000?
Let do Crystal Evan.
What the fuck are they paying him over there? That's not even fair.
Actually, some influencers are so infamous for using fake designer merch to seem more successful than they actually are, that they are now being paid by companies to promote illegal knockoffs to their viewers. You know what?
Illegal knockoff to their viewers.
It's so stupid. Like, how does this happen? Like, this is
really grinds my
embarrassing.
gears. Those massive overconsumption product haul
The overconsumption influencers on TikTok.
Influencers.
The overconsumption influencer. Why don't they just say that like they are a consumer? Like, why they have to say like overconsumption? They just say just like a consumer. Oh my god, this is so fucking dumb. Is it why nobody care what's the influencer doing? Like back then, being a celebrity had actual meaning. Now everyone had like a large follower can be like influencer. So yeah. Now I think right now influencer right now is just a walking billboard for company. Like, right? I feel like ZD like the biggest thing ever hit me. That's the influencer. That's the company no longer require advertising stuff on TV anymore. They're just gonna pay the influencer to do it, and I think they're gonna be cheaper. Because you pay for one person instead you pay for the entire company. Like, just imagine you pay someone like $3,000, right? And they're gonna advertise your stuff on their own webpage. And sometimes you need to send them your product, and you're gonna save so much money. If you actually think about it, back then to advertise stuff, you need to advertise voting on TV, and you need to fit the schedule of the TV schedule, and so many companies were fighting each other for the spot on TV, for the advertisement on TV. And now you just need to find someone popular enough on the internet, and bam, you got yourself some and bam, and you just advertise your product on million people. Oh yeah, kind of wild.
Back like a month's salary worth of clothes in one 20-second TikTok.
Okay, to be fair, when I had my girlfriend and my mom both living at my house, they could have stacked up this much shit in a week. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, no, I don't even know how that would happen.
Large open.
But they would. Every day, I would wake up, I'd open the fucking door, and there'd be like 4 packages. And I'd be like, what are these? Oh, these are new shoes. Oh, my mom wanted new plates. Why do you want new plates? We don't have room for the old plates. Well, these ones are nice. There's a bird on it. How much was this? 130. Oh, right. Well, they're limited edition. Oh, how could I forget? How could I fucking forget?
Yeah.
Yeah, so much makeup. Yes, exactly. And the thing is, like, for my mom, right? If it made her happy to buy these stupid fucking plates with a bird on it, it's got a nice hummingbird on it, it was worth it. All right? It was worth it. I told her, buy whatever you want if it makes you happy. And it did make her happy. But man, we got so many plates. There's so many plates, man. Oh god, I don't know what to do with them all. Yeah, it's nuts. Don't even use them. No, I mean, she bought some of them, and then, oh, by the way, then after she ran out of room to buy them for herself, then she started buying them for my friends, and she would buy other stuff for my friends too. So there would always be something that she was spending my fucking money on. And so she's like, there's a bunch of plates down there for like Cody. There's stuff she got for Zach. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Oh, this is something nice for Jeff. We're gonna buy a surf. Okay, great. Great, yeah, sure. Auction of plates off? I don't know. Overconsumption court? Yeah.
Oh shit, that actually worked.
Right, playing away? Yeah, that's it.
Then did the exact same thing 2 weeks later, acting as if their TikToks aren't the content creation pollution equivalent to Taylor Swift's private jet usage. If only Taylor was also using a private jet photo studio. Don't get me wrong, I think sharing your thoughts on products you're excited about or sponsored by with your viewers is great. But when you get enough products to
$4,000 Sephora haul, I think that like, this is my opinion. And I think I speak for a lot of guys. Maybe I don't. But no guy can tell the difference between spending $4,000 on makeup and spending $4 on makeup. It doesn't really matter. Like, it's much better to be in shape and eat right and exercise. Like, I don't think, like, what are you doing this for? It's the same as I said with guys. Like, like, guys focusing on, like, how to dress, I think is the dumbest shit ever. You see a bunch of, like, fucking soy boys sitting around trying to dress like alpha males. No, stop it. Like, Jack Reacher wearing a plain white t-shirt is gonna look better than you wearing a Hugo Boss suit because you look like a fucking zombie. You look like a little bitch. That's the facts.
You look like an
it's a lot easier to spend money and do that rather than work out. It's not for men. I'm telling you, that's you. I know it's me. Do you see me wearing fucking nice fashion? No, because it's putting lipstick on a fucking pig. I wish people would realize that. And with makeup, sometimes that's literally true.
Bury yourself alive in.
That's why big insult you can insult anyone. You look like asking
You're
bro.
basically undoing 5 years of global recycling efforts with a single TikTok.
I don't care. They can set tires on fire for all I give a shit about. I just hate this, like, bro, the euphemisms, overconsumption core. You mean spending a bunch of money like a fucking idiot? Oh, yeah, I know what that is.
Overconsumption.
You're romanticizing shopaholism and overconsumption, normalizing mass pollution.
Her face probably is Botox. That's actually a good point. Because you don't see those eyebrows move at
Holy,
all.
she's a
You see,
voice.
like,
Look, what
Botox,
the
like,
hell?
This is what Botox does. Is it makes any woman look 38 years old. So if you're 23 and you get Botox and like this plastic surgery, you'll look 38 years old. But if you're 50 and you get Botox and
joking,
plastic
still
surgery,
look
a lot of
way
times you'll look also like you're 38 years old.
For your millions of viewers who will spend their hard-earned money on your shitty trends.
The viral lip balms.
And since those overconsumption influencers know they'll get backlash from producing more garbage in a single day than most people do in a year, they say they'll give away all the
people that can't afford that stuff, but influencers get way more than they'll ever use. That's why we donate and give lots of it away. Wow, and here are people like why are people so stupid? Like, I don't understand this. Like, who cares what they do with it, number one. Number two, why are you talking about giving it away? Number three, why are you buying it in the first place? It's like a Russian nesting doll of stupidity. Like, doing it is stupid. Getting mad about it is stupid. Making excuses for it is stupid. And it's like, oh my God. How far does this go?
Unwanted products instead of letting them go to waste. But one of the largest product haul influencers has just been crowned as the most dishonest influencer of all time with no integrity whatsoever.
I, by the way, fucking love these videos because this is something you guys probably don't know about unless you had a girlfriend. So, like, nobody knows about this here. There is a whole alternate reality where there are these beauty channels and there is more drama. Like, look at the likes on this. 80,000 likes. It's like a whole separate fucking reality.
She's
because I feel like if you looked at, probably most of my viewers are either single or married. Probably the least popular one would probably be having a girlfriend. Because I either have, like, fucking, you know, the incel viewers that don't want to have girlfriends because all girls are whores and they only want your money. And then I have other viewers that are, like, 30, and so they're already married, they have a kid, right? And so, like, there's not a lot of, like, you know, young 20s viewers that, like, have girlfriends that are watching. Yeah, no, it's probably actually true. With 2 children? Yeah, you guys are right.
Telling the truth, right?
You know people are spending their hard-earned money on these products, and you're misleading them. That is disgusting. That is, by definition, you are a fraudulent scam artist, liar.
Wait,
gross.
what is this?
These products, and you're misleading them. That is disgusting. That is, by definition, you are a fraudulent scam artist, liar. Gross.
I guess
also, by the way, like, if I look at this right here, just a minute. I think that she face-apped herself on her profile picture to make her face thinner. Look at that. It could be before and after surgery, maybe? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Gross.
I guess at least she's not like those assholes who return their clothes after filming their clothing haul TikTok.
But by contouring, she's talking about the app. It's called contouring. Changes the way your face looks. That's smart. Yeah, you should make an app like that. That way they wouldn't be lying.
Is that like those assholes who return their clothes after filming their clothing haul TikTok? Tricking their audience into buying all of
that
these...
to me is fucking shameless. I hate that because, like, the one thing I don't like about this shit is, like, if you want to waste your own money and be a fucking idiot, I don't really care. But, like, buying shit and then returning it, and this is like fucking over the store. Now, like these like minimum wage or like, you know, paycheck to paycheck employees have to reprocess all of the clothes that you took out for a TikTok video. It's so obnoxious.
Oh, Calamity has their own leveling weapon mod.
Clothing via their affiliate links, while they themselves just return their units.
There are a lot of fashion and lifestyle influencers who buy products and return them. And over the years, there's
Calamity
been a
has
lot
their
more
own leveling
fashion
weapon stuff, so
influencers who do
you
these clothing
maybe need
hauls,
to turn
but
off
they
the other
actually
one.
can't afford most of the clothes they're buying, so they return it. But they create this illusion of the lifestyle they can afford and the clothes that they wear, but it's largely fabricated. So when you're seeing influencers flaunting my outfit of the day and you feel a little bit of envy, just know that there's a good chance they don't own all those clothes.
Which is actually even more harmful for the environment because those units have to go...
It's just obnoxious. Like, that's what it is. You're buying stuff and returning it just for clout. Like, it's so obnoxious. Who does this?
Through yet another transport, cleaning, and repackaging process, or still end up in a landfill, since most of the time that's cheaper for the company. And because retail companies are losing billions of dollars on people just returning their clothing after using it only once for a social media video, most of them
I don't know if that's the only reason they're losing the money, but yeah.
Completely dropped their free return policy.
Well, yeah, because people buy clothes to wear it one day and take it back. Yeah, of course.
And started charging for it. $6 returning fee. And now I have to keep these pants, which are way too tight. Jesus. Maybe I should stop comparing myself with toxic online pixels that can easily be faked, photoshopped, or
ruining it for the rest of us. Exactly.
To make me feel like shit.
Yeah, it makes it worse for everybody.
Influence me for money. So now I've got to deal with my pants being too tight for my balls and getting in between my ass. Ooh, you know what? Screw this guy. Instead, I'm gonna start clowning my wealth, but to my real life friends and family, so I can start real toxicity. First, I gotta check my bank account. Oh man.
Nothing. Total bank balance. This
was me IRL for like 3 years. Yeah.
Maybe I should brag with my subscriber
Probably for like 5 years.
I gotta reach 1 million subscribers before I can become a pretentious, braggy douche tuber. So if you enjoyed this video, please watch some of my other videos, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my socials in the description to become part of my cereal bowl, so we can become the largest cereal bowl on YouTube,
does it work?
and I can absorb
I
all
don't know,
of
does
your
it work
fibers
with
and
the
nutrients.
O1 event?
This is my...
But O1 event using the...
What's up, everybody?
Because the O1 event using the pistol, ATM pistol,
This is my morning
good
routine.
one.
I'm currently waking up.
I find this to be very, like, to me, it's so shocking for me to see how much fakery there is with this kind of stuff. Because I think that, like, what's behind all of it is, like, a tremendous amount of insecurity. Like, these people are massively insecure. They're trying to put on a false image of themselves and make people like them. I find it to just be so weird, man. And, like, how can you do that? Like, why do you do it? Like, I mean, don't you hate yourself for doing this? Yeah, I'll link the video. This is a good video. I love watching these, by the way.
It feels good, so they can get away with it. Also, because they got a lot of money to doing it too. Basically, they got sponsor and they got free stuff from the place sponsoring them, so they can just doing it. And I see a lot of people doing sponsor, and it's insanely easy. How do you think it is again? It's insanely easy. How do you able to get to do the sponsor? All you need is to say the name of the sponsor or read from the script they're giving you. Personally, I don't think it's bad to get sponsored. If you play video games, you gotta get sponsored. Fine. The main problem when I have is that you sponsor something considered a health product, especially like better health, like the video we were watching yesterday. Sponsoring as a health product thingy, it just it ain't good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look. Wait, what is it? Inside Castle Immigrant Invasion. Uh-oh.
The word Haitian is the new word. It's an invasion. That's all I have to say.
I love this town. I love the people. I love the
Dude,
immigrants.
this guy did it again?
What did I do?
Get the f out of here.
You're embarrassing your mother. Okay. You're feminine. You're gay.
This is my motherfucking town.
All right, welcome to
What the
Charlotte,
fuck happening?
a small 4,000-person town in Rust Belt, Pennsylvania. That's seen an influx of an estimated 2,000 predominantly Haitian migrants in the last 2 years.
Would you say your town has changed just a little bit over the last couple of months?
What the f even is this? It just all went to shit. After all these people started coming in here, there is no future. It's gone. It's gone. We came.
1 second, I got some calling me. Hello? I, what the hell just happened? Like, I think my internet just died when I went to the bathroom. Like, I just came back and I think, yeah. Not there. I think my internet just actually died doing while in the bathrooms. Oh, such a trash thing happened. So right when I go into the bathroom, so it's so goddamn annoying too. But everything should be ready, right? Everything that should be fine, right? Yeah, I think everything should be fine, right? Oh, I don't know. Oh, let's hope so.
Here we open businesses, we paying taxes, we contributing to the growth of this city.
Hasn't been a drain on borough resources. We haven't seen a spike in crime. We haven't seen any major problems. They come here, they buy property, they open businesses, they work here, they pay taxes.
So it's been a good thing for Charlotte.
Very good thing for Charlotte.
Why are there 30?
Cindy on calling to the assist. Hell, well, he's not a new boss, but I don't know anything about.
They want the town revived, but it looks like they didn't want the town revived.
Wait,
by the
what? Wait, you said what?
What is better, Flame Burst or Ballista?
They just like to give you a snob look at you.
I think I'm gonna go with Flame Burst.
Okay, this guy does not say hi to anybody, okay? If he does it, it's probably with a fucking snarky look or some shit like that. Bro, please.
It's terrible.
They want the town revived, but it looks like they didn't want the town revived by the darker color.
But what exactly
don't know
is
that.
going on here? Are these migrants draining the local resources and destroying the town? Or did they save it from certain death? Is this fear of migrants replacing Americans just propaganda to collect votes out of the fear of immigrants? Or are the American people slowly being replaced by a new voter class flying in from the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere? I went to Charleroi myself to see how the town is handling the influx of migrants, if they're assimilating to American culture, to see if they're an asset or a liability to a town that was mid-death spiral. Bonjour.
Eat the seahorse.
Merci. Creole? Okay. Bonjour. Merci. Bye bye. Bonjour. Interview? Can I interview you? Okay. In Creole? Interview?
What the hell?
Interview? No, okay. Interview? What's going on here? I see the news. They're calling it like a Haitian invasion. Is that real? Is that overblown? What are your thoughts?
I mean, the town
Well,
is
the
full.
town actually way
Yeah.
better than the
The
previous
immigrants have
one.
always been here, but for like the last maybe year, maybe two, I mean, they've been heavy.
Did you notice like an overnight shift?
Yeah, the Seahawk when I first first find against it is really hot because it keeps spamming the water ball.
No, I can't find a job to save my life.
How are they getting jobs?
I don't know. They all ride in them things.
Those vans right there?
Yeah. I mean, you probably get paid dirt cheap, less than what we want.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean.
Is there friction between
What?
you, like longtime locals out here, and the newcomers?
I mean, not me, but I mean, I know there is.
Bro,
Do they speak
why would you think that this guy's hypotheticals on what he think is going
English?
I don't know.
Do you think this town will be mostly Haitian soon?
Oh, probably. But at the end of the day, like.
Bonjour.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
You speak English, French?
How disrespectful is that?
What do you mean? I've spoken. Most people here have spoken French today.
Let me ask you.
All right, fair enough. Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
You put Argo out of nowhere? What?
How?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
You speak English, French?
How disrespectful is that?
What do you mean? I've spoken. Most people here have spoken French today.
Let me ask you.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I hear it come from. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that how you go to church?
What?
I mean, if the church spoke predominantly French.
I get it.
Well, I would say most black people I've talked to today are from Haiti. That's why I said bonjour.
Okay.
I'll be straight up. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick.
Now
Yeah.
that.
I'm just saying, if it's very mixed, it's okay to say like hi, bonjour. You could say both and see how they respond, and then it's It includes both. Doesn't make anybody feel any other way. And
right there is an understandable thought process.
That's me being honest. Yeah.
But that's not respectable. We're first of all, where we
Talk
at?
to me.
We're in America, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So why are you acting like we're not in America?
Because I from my experience here and in Springfield, everyone spoke French.
Everyone spoke French.
Every black person I talked to, for the most part, spoke French. I'm being serious.
No, you're saying black.
100%.
That's racist.
No, it's not.
That's really racist.
This is factual based.
Because you're the first.
What? What is this guy talking about? You saying I in different language doesn't mean you disrespect anyone.
What if they said they didn't speak English? But why don't they speak English then? How's that my problem?
Okay, I don't want to debate. I want to get my side off. And you didn't want to make the bet.
Because this is a predominantly white town. The demography has shifted. People have come from Haiti. Those people speak French. And the most of the black people I've talked to here speak French. That was a fair, educated guess.
Why are you saying everybody is Haitian? Like, you're not even going as far as
I'm
saying,
not.
Okay, they're both wrong.
Now, I'm gonna be honest, you're not.
I said bonjour. It's not that deep.
Let's get to the subject of where we're at. The majority of the newscasters and all these people that's coming around.
One says most, one says nights. Why do you say it's all? They're both saying things that somebody didn't do. I don't know.
It's not even the respectful thing. Like
clearly not.
Right? Just say hello in different language.
That's the issue with me.
Well, I mean, look around us right now. Do a pan?
Well, here's what's happening.
Sure.
You know, I get it, but stop with the games. Acting like you're blind and you don't see that I'm American and you're bonjouring me.
Well, but what does it mean to be an American anymore? That's my fault. There's no answer to that. Are they not American? Are they American? You tell me.
Stop with the games.
What's the game? What's the game?
Bonjouring everybody.
Do you speak a second language?
No.
Wait, how the f am I supposed to know that? And what's the official language of the States?
It's not racist. It can be a little bit insensitive because because you're black, I'm gonna say bonjour or whatever because it's like, oh yeah, I mean most blacks are Haitian. It's whatever. It's a bit of an oversight. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think.
And 8 out of 10 people I talk to that's black, I guess
It's
they
an
speak
oversight.
French and only French. So I feel like it comes from a reasonable place, right?
I guess we're going in circles, right? We're going in circles with this.
Well, I think you're approaching it from a sign of disrespect.
But you don't think that's racist?
What? No.
No.
If you want to support our boots
How
on the
it
ground,
racist to say hello in different language?
Not bought and paid for by corporate interests, along with uncensored early access to all my.
I mean, brother.
No way you think it's racist to say hello.
Straight Asian Asian, you go, meow. No, like what?
As far as what's going on with everybody out here, how are you saying?
I see, as business owners, we'll do whatever it takes to keep
Okay,
the
so you
business
think
operating.
quite nice.
Their argument is the
Oh, so like go with
jobs
Century
are
only
enough
plate?
for no
Oh
one else to
no,
work them,
no,
then
no,
obviously
Century
the
only.
jobs
You're
will be
just
filled,
asking for
and
that.
everyone wants to come to America, work, and make good money. So it's not
Really?
surprising that people want to come here. How did they get
Wait,
here?
because I replaced both things with a different one of the exact same nature, now you're mad? So I have an example here. I replace both endpoints with new ones, and you're mad at me.
Here is my basic question. Logistically, is interesting.
Black, Asian. I go from black to Asian. He says bonjour, I say ni hao. And now my argument doesn't apply because of some bullshit semantics that you came up with.
To the political cycle right now, can they vote is another interesting question, given the importance of Pennsylvania. Would someone have a vested interest in getting a lot of people from a different place that need to make money into a swing
Bessie
state
brought me an
to
egg, so I think I can
benefit their
turn
life?
Bessie into like
Interesting
a
question.
pet.
Beyond that,
I'm not answering. You're not even answering my question. You just gave me insult. You're not even thinking what I just said.
FQC asking his
Because
chest.
the
Yeah, good luck
location
with
is
that.
not Asian. What?
I think it's a pig chat. Oh, he's streaming on pig, yeah.
If you go to fucking K-Town and you see somebody, you go, you go, fucking, okay, I forgot all my,
Of course, it pig chat, and you should be surprised it picked it, yeah.
Well, I mean, in Korean you say 안녕, but I'm saying, for the sake of this example, if you see somebody who is Asian in K-Town, do you already say 안녕? 안녕하세요. Not really. That's not really. No. Well,
yeah.
Imagine you're just an Asian in K-Town because you live in LA, which is a lot of Asians that live in LA. A lot of them, right?
What
and a lot of them go to K-Town, and they're not Korean.
Is it Ni Hao Chinese?
They are not Korean.
I think Ni Hao is
It's
Chinese.
because if you're Chinese, if you're Japanese, and some guy just comes in and says, 안녕하세요, 안녕, 안녕, 안녕. Like, bitch, I'm like American Japanese. What the fuck are you spelling annyeong, motherfucker? I'm not, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you can see how it can be a little bit of an oversight in language. Like, what the fuck? It's not that big of a deal, but like, maybe have some tact if somebody calls you out on it.
Oh, I need to kill...
Also a broader question of...
Kill them again.
Assimilation. Can people just be
Okay,
dropped
I just
off in a town
want...
from a totally different place that's
Want the
a
messy
language
stuff.
that's not English and live life differently and adapt overnight? Seemingly not. And the other interesting thing is, I saw Zelensky
Either get the ring or
dresses.
the act. So
I
yeah.
saw the Asian store here. There seems to be waves of immigration that have come.
But it is
The
the
question
battle
then
act.
is, if they
Battle
were
pit
European,
is so
would
nice.
this be less controversial? If they weren't
Let's
black?
kill
So there's a
Messi
lot of
over and
interesting
over again.
nuances to this.
So what's up with you, man? You got a pretty cool intellect. You just going about it like.
Well, I mean, I just got unlucky. I said bonjour to the wrong guy. I didn't mean it that way. Yeah, no, I mean, sorry about the bonjour, but it ain't that deep. Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, I don't totally.
Oh man, this guy's social skills are tough.
You're not too malicious. You're not maliciously. You have somewhat.
Chat. You're gonna find maybe someone's not in the mood for like it's not that deep, right? And they're gonna maul them. I'm just telling you, dude, because it's like. It's not that deep means for you it's not that deep because it's somebody else's experience. Brother, you want to have some fucking social tact. You need to intake people's perspectives because they matter.
Wait, it's not.
Valid.
Wait, I just summon it. Doesn't mean you can.
Bonjour.
Oh, never mind.
Look, she thumbs me up.
Does that mean she's Haitian?
Are you from Haiti? Haitian? I mean, I would guess she is. And is that racist? And if that's racist, when can we ever have a conversation? You know what I mean? It gets crazy.
That's racist.
How is that racist?
Because there's over 34
Damn,
different nationalities. Check this out.
Yeah.
No? Where are you from?
The drought thing is quite so annoying.
Oh man.
Where you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, interesting.
Period.
My girlfriend
I have a
said
question.
getting the juice
I have a question.
if you
Real
don't
quick.
welcome me to
Was
the
it
jungle,
offensive for me to
please
ask
don't.
if you're Haitian?
Yes.
Why? Cool.
That was racist, bro.
How was that racist?
Really, honestly, I don't feel like you're racist. I just feel like you're just a dick. That's your.
I'm not a dick.
You
We have.
just, and I real clearly was not.
But how it's racist to get someone
Clearly.
next to you?
Clearly.
Like if
See,
you
that's what
go
we're
to like an Asian dude, just telling, okay,
Bro, you're out of control.
what the next cities you are. It's not even racist. It's just asking like question. So yeah.
These people that walk around, okay, their experience with life in America is probably people say hi. People say hi. If they can't speak English, if they whatever, right? Then they understand that the social standard is how they're being addressed is hi in English, right? Because it's the most predominantly spoken language in the entire country, right? And then they go from there. They will not say, that's racist or that's, dude, what the fuck is all you saying hi to me? No, they will never do that. That will never happen.
That kills the conversation, and then we cannot talk about anything.
Okay.
Just do that.
Yeah.
That was racist right there, bro.
But I feel like you throw that around willy-nilly, it means nothing. What does that mean? How am I racist?
Because of
What is racism?
did.
What does that mean? Seriously. Define
Your
that.
opinion towards dark colored.
You think I've treated you any differently?
Yes.
How? You don't think we've come at each other with equal levels of
No. You disrespected me as soon as I walked up the street.
Is it an
my
insult to speak French? Why is that an insulting
I'm
thing?
highly intelligent. You can't play those games with me.
That's
You're
what I'm saying.
Racist, bro.
How am I racist?
When you had,
Would it not be a compliment?
Are you gay? Let me ask you that. No. I can't have an intellectual conversation with
What
someone.
is this guy
like
talking
you.
about? Like, what the
Because
fuck?
You're a peon.
But why don't you educate me then?
You're because you don't think, you don't listen.
I'm listening.
You think you're smarter than what you are. You're too smart for your own good. You're one of those.
Clearly
guys.
not, right?
Clearly you are.
So help me understand
You're
it
too
then.
smart for your
If
own
we're at
good.
this, we're at the
The
same path.
only
Let's have a
person that
conversation
you're going
then.
to
Yeah.
listen to is your
That's
parents.
not true, though.
Respectfully, you're going to understand what I'm saying one day.
I hope so.
Trust me.
How you doing?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. We good, man.
Say bonjour, motherfucker.
Apparently I'm racist.
Say bonjour, man. Say it.
What do you think? Talk to me then.
Look at that stereotype conception of like individuals based off of
Okay, fair.
Give him the bonjour,
That's not
motherfucker.
the
Come
type
on.
of, Be careful talking that.
Okay, hold on, but I'm not trying to. I'm open to conversation here.
Because you wouldn't came here if Trump didn't say anything.
Okay, that's my whole point.
Nobody knew about
And would
this
anyone
place
care
until
if
Trump
the people
said
here that are coming from out of country weren't black? What'd I do?
Come on, get him.
Done with what?
Whoa.
Haiti people alone.
What did I do? So is she implying you're a Haiti people? What did I do? What did I do? Talk to me then.
Get the hell out of here.
Nah, fuck that. I didn't do shit.
Don't disrespect her now, hey.
Yeah,
What did I
cook
do
that
to you?
fraud. Holy Chad.
Put the Haitian people down.
No, I didn't. You don't know.
Get out of here.
You're here doing what you're doing, and this is her.
What is going on?
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Rolling for interviews to get one interview that sounds weird and is like sounds odd to make them all look bad because of one of them. Like, bro, this lady saw that from far away.
By existing?
You're disrespecting your parents, my man.
Nah.
Fucking show,
You're disrespecting.
If they weren't here, get the fuck out of here.
Why can't you get the same views and get your point across? Ask these people what you're trying to ask them. You're out here being disrespectful.
Well, I was talking to you, minding my own business. She comes up here and says, "Get out of here."
No.
Okay, basically this entire video just people insulting each other and they don't want to look bad. Okay, that just But TikTok begging you out of control. Or is it begging what? Is it begging people for item or something?
TikTok has a begging problem? People begging and shit on TikTok. What do you mean by that? Get that moose off my screen.
Hey guys, TikTok Live, the cyber graveyard of previously successful...
He got a fidget spinner on his shirt.
social media stars has probably come up on your For You page once or twice. And other than fighting you every time you try to scroll past one and or happening to show up right when you try to pause a video and you're trying to talk to somebody, so then you end up clicking onto the live stream and it keeps playing, there's also content on there. Believe it or not, and it's really bad. The content consists of begging. Yeah, begging for money. That's pretty much it.
Is that really
it would
what
be
it
a
is?
bit of a disservice to bring up TikTok Live and not talk about Jason Nash. If you don't know who Jason Nash is, he was a previously extremely successful internet star, famous for being on the Vlog Squad with David Dobrik, who you probably do know. And since he was fired from the Vlog Squad, he has spent pretty much every waking moment of his life on TikTok live stream. It's become a bit of a meme.
Can someone make Jason Nash a fucking DoorDash account? If I open my TikTok...
The DoorDash account.
That's fucked up.
one more time to seeing him begging for roses on my Live For You page. I'm calling CPS.
So just for the sake of continuity, just to bring up the TikTok Live OGs, the blueprint, I'm going to show you some of Jason Nash's live. I've compiled a lot of clips here, a lot of different random stuff, mostly things I just happened upon, and some things I actually went out of my way to look for. So we're just going to go through all of it, starting with Jason Nash. So before I even had this idea for a YouTube video, I happened to scroll across a Jason Nash live stream, and I almost went right past it until I noticed he was battling somebody who looks like they are fucking blasted.
Oh, nice. It's like if you put E-Rob and Greek together.
This dude is out of this world right now. This dude is on the moon.
Man.
Look at him, dude. He can't even blink. He can't even open his eyes if he tried. Meanwhile, Jason Nash is sitting right next to him with his Hawaiian shirt on, just begging for gifts.
Double chat, go, 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 go.
The entirety of this 2 minutes of screen recording.
No, is he live right now? He's live right now.
Oh no.
Chicken.
He's live at this exact very moment.
He has 23 million followers. Yeah, he probably just got on.
Oh my God. No, he's not even wrong. How can you see how many viewers there are? So he just sits here. Top left.
Camera.
100.
Angela says Kanzra. Jess says camera.
So this is the NPC.
He got 100 viewers?
This is the NPC TikTok.
Jacob Campbell. How are you, Jacob?
He
Thanks
just
for saying hi. I appreciate
So he just
it.
reading chat?
Everybody got it. BM got it. Natty got it first. She's tied with Chicken Poppin'. Natty and Chicken take the shared title. Jess just missed. She got it in 14 seconds. Spyler. Angela. Emoni, and BM Red at the 7th spot. Oh my God.
So,
Joy TV, thank you. Rowan McKenzie in the house. There's Joy TV. He was MVP last game.
Wait, he is actually just talking about money.
Twisted Circuit is here.
He
Magnum Century.
He's actually just talking about money.
For Sylvan a baby dragon.
Ooh. Here's Dunder.
Oh, they got 3 roses.
Oh?
Oh, I still haven't got the act yet. The other act, goddammit.
What's up, Jason? How you doing, man?
What is it, dragon?
Nice
the baby
haircut.
dragon look ugly.
Thank you, brother.
I want Bessie dragon.
Let's go.
I'm trying to start it, man. Hold on.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Allah illa dela live. Take the chest. Join the team, guys.
It's my birthday.
Join a logit.
Sorry to disappear with the mist. The doggos were getting into trouble on me. No, Maddie, you were great. You put the mist up, didn't you? Or was that somebody else?
What is going on with the stream? Like,
oh shit! I gotta get out of here.
Wait, what happened?
All right.
I'll lead you in the jungle pre-hot mode. At hot mode, you have to fight some barracuda. Or whatever that fish called.
Join a logit.
Sorry to disappear with the mist. The doggos were getting into trouble on me. No, Maddie, you were great. You put the mist up, didn't you? Or was that somebody else? Baldy? I don't know what that is. Nice haircut.
Oh shit! I gotta get out of here. All right. Damn, that's
so
crazy. What the fuck? So he just sitting there talking about money. Oh my God.
This live stream is just Jason Nash casually or in a monotone manner, like begging for gifts and also thanking people.
So after doing market research, I can confirm this, and I will agree that it.
I mean, there is no way bee can spawn, right? Like no hundred can spawn in a certain spot of the jungle. Oh, so now just piranha spawning.
It basically was just him begging and having random guys come on. Absolutely.
People for gifts, and I say thanking lightly. This dude could not force himself to pretend to be happy if he tried.
He wasn't.
Okay. Homebody jumping in. Thank you, Homebody.
Homebody, thanks for the gift. Peasant. Like, it is the most sad live stream you can ever watch. He has nothing to say. All he ever says is either people's names who have gifted, the gift they send, or the gift he wants. There is no...
That's the again. I just won.
It's actually true.
Yes, I just won the act.
I can't believe this.
Oh my substance God. To these live streams.
Aiden Largy is here. Mofongo, if you're here, put the mist up at 30, okay? What up, Owie the guy?
I also like that the dude he's battling, who is going through something right now. I don't know what's going on with him. I hope he's okay.
It's like, on the other, this guy is drunk and high on TikTok Live with this random dude while he's got his girlfriend muted in the background. He's off the map, bro. Yeah, he's galaxy gassed out of his mind.
Wait, Jack Doherty cracks hit call. Oh shit! Oh yeah, I heard about it. Like he would like driving and texting, and I'm surprised, and he crashing hit call. So yeah.
What is on this guy anyway? I don't get it. Like, what is brother doing here?
Oh!
Yeah, I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't
What
think
a fucking dumbass,
I
dude.
can show it. So yeah.
No, watch out, watch out.
Guys, I don't understand.
Fuck, open the door, open your door. We're locked
Did
in
this
here.
guy's brain turn off, isn't he, or what? I don't get it.
Dude, I watched this video and I'm actually glad that no one got hurt, like no bystander got hurt. He in the driveway, it's raining. He
brother, what?
He like 70 miles per hour, 70 miles an hour on the raining highway. So yeah, I'm surprised. Like I'm actually glad no bystander got hurt, only him.
What is he doing? Chat, does he drive and text often? Bro, if I had known this dude, I would have bro. That should have been reported because it looks like he's done this like in the past. They should have been reported like a bazillion times. What the fuck?
Oh! No! No! No!
Driving a supercar in the rain and then like doing fast acceleration on the highway in the fucking grooves, like that's fucking insane. What the fuck is wrong with this guy, dude? Well, I mean, what is he doing? He didn't just lose the grip.
He likes the brain mentality. I'm surprised. Like if he got out of this scot-free, I should blame the justice system. Like this guy had doing so many stuff and he does not even like any punishment on him.
Grip, like yeah, he lost grip, but brother, if you understand how cars operate in the rain, like you know why this happens.
Oh!
Brother, the highway, because of all the trucks, because of all the cars, there's grooves here and there. You can literally see them in the screen now. You see that? It's a little bit discolored. That makes hydroplaning like 10 times worse. Okay, if you have a supercar and you accelerate into the grooves in the rain, it's like every possible thing that can go wrong at the same time. Like what?
Oh! Oh! No! 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 Oh, fuck.
Push full version. Yeah, I woke up at 11 and didn't see much of this, but whatever. I just don't get it though. Like,
I don't think I can watch full version on Twitch, so I may get banned for this shit. But fuck it.
How do you lose control that bad though?
Oh! Oh! No! 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 Oh, fuck. No, watch out, watch out. Oh.
He lose control that bad because he was driving in the rain and the tire started dripping on the wet ground. And because of this kind of making it hard to control.
Open the door, open the door, open your door. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Oh, Michael. Are you okay? Holy fuck.
Holy shit. Oh, okay.
Oh my god, bro. My whole... Bro, my whole fucking car, bro. No fucking way.
The car?
Oh my gosh.
What?
And
oh,
he
man,
worried about the
I'm
car.
gonna crash. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. I'm actually gonna crash out. I'm gonna say some shit.
He worried about the car, not the. Yeah, he look halfway to the. This dude worry about the car, not his friend, not the guy who's leading out and pretty much like doesn't even know like where he's at. So stop recording, what the hell? He's still recording.
Yo, who gives a fuck about some car? What the fuck? Man, I'm about to lose my mind. This is insane. What a fucking dumbass. Yo, the car is like legitimately the last worry out of all worries. What the fuck? Who gives a shit? Brother, if you have the means to buy a supercar, okay, you should never... Brother, if you get into an accident, what the fuck would you even care about that? It's...
Oh my god. Are you okay? Holy fuck. Oh my god, bro. My whole fucking car, bro. No fucking way. Oh my gosh. There's no fucking... Michael, here. Michael, do you have your film on that phone too?
What?
Wait, Phil.
This guy's like...
Wait, Michael filming that one too. Dude, what the fuck is this guy thinking about? He's still thinking about filming shit when he caught everyone in ruin. What the... Dude, here's the thing. As much I don't... Every platform had this type of person, right? I still prefer Twitch more than Cake. Because at least Twitch bans this type of person. Like, the moment it happened, Twitch gonna ban him instantly. But the thing is, like, the type of viewer and watcher on Cake wants it thing. That's why, like, he basically, like, build his mentality around this type of shit. So that the first thing he do, okay, how much I gonna get a clip out this or what, something, so yeah.
Like the Nightcrawler, he's literally the Nightcrawler. This is weird. This is the Nightcrawler in real time. Holy shit. Dude, have you seen the movie? Because oh my god. I think I'm going insane. Hold on, can you film this? He's not injured. The other guy's injured. He's asking him to film.
Oh my god.
You guys have anything else you need me to get out of the car? Do you want to take that shit if he doesn't have to?
Wait, is that so as a look of this, there might be 4 people inside a car, like him and this chick and that another guy and one guy who got injured. He basically almost sent all 4 of them, you know, end the life of 3 people by just texting and driving. And after this thing, he just tell people to film the crash.
Jesus, man, this guy with a little bit of sense, like somehow.
Let him have that. Let him have that. And then McKinley, can you just... I think you go on here.
How is that scripted? Brother, I know what's up with this guy's financials, okay, but I don't think he's like a... Of course he has money. I mean, he has like a nice car, a nice watch, whatever, but at the same time it's like... Brother... I don't think he would crash his fucking this car anyway. Like for a script that's you can achieve the same result with way less loss. Like that's a lot of money.
Make it look good. Look through your little time. Go Michael.
This car is like 300-something thousand. Like 380.
Clarity. Yeah. Because he wouldn't know about him.
I mean, he looks like a piece of shit, but.
I'm alright.
Wait, did he say?
Can you film on here on the phone? And then just make it look good. Look through your little time. Go Michael.
Actual psychopath, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Guys, all 4 of you were in the car? No.
Okay, Valeri just linked something. Oh man, see, brother, I know I'm not the best driver.
I still haven't got that thing. Oh my god, I still haven't got the air.
See here, what I do,
so bad.
especially when I'm alone, when there's not a lot of people around, is that I drive on the edges of my lane. I'll drive like not directly on the lines, but the wheel like right next to the line, right? So that you're not in the fucking grooves, okay? Look, you'll see him right here. You see him? Look right here, right here. Can't really see that much. Right here. These are the grooves. Okay, it makes hydroplaning.
should be good now. God dang. Got it. I think we got it Sunday. Because I don't know. My internet just sometimes messing up like that. Oh, it jumped from green to red and yellow. Oh no, my red again. God damn it. I don't know what's going on. I think it will be fine now. I kind of weird. Like sometimes like the internet just fine, and the next day it just bam.
Dang it, 10 times worse.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, difference. It's a massive difference. Wait, how am I dumb? Oh my god, okay, actual non-drivers in the chat. Like, actual cuckolds. Look on the ground, you see this? Holy fuck, you see it so well over here. Bro, this is like a puddle of water, and you're intentionally putting both your wheels into a puddle of water. You go.
Hello? Hello? Should be fine by now, or maybe it's gonna get another stuttering. Like I don't know what is going on with my internet. Like it's fine for the last 2 hours. It's fine for the last 2 hours, and suddenly it's just stuttering. Oh, I just want to form for the bestie egg. Is it that hot? Right, let me see. Can I put something on? Luck enhancement, magic class, magnetic, minion, mobility control. I just put all the minion here so I can spawn more minion. War Blaze. on fire. So does that mean I can set enemy on fire? Does this thing work with a summon? So my summon actually gonna set enemy on fire? One for all hitting enemy would damage nearby enemy. Oh, and there's so many wood. And let me test it out. So one for all. That means my minion will attacking every single enemy. Have more AoE. Continue watching.
On top of it, that makes hydro planning 10 times worse.
Finish that, nice.
It's not a tire line. It's the wear on the road. Oh my god.
So the entire video is just actually watching how crashed. How the Jack Doherty keeps crash again.
Jack Doherty just crashed his McLaren on stream while reading chat or maybe texting on his phone.
All right, guys, I just totaled my McLaren.
The users of Kick are definitely killing the platform itself. And with this newest Jack Doherty clip, things got so bad that they have literally decided to ban him forever.
I got my Tesla picking me up. This is the worst day of my life.
Quick announcement as well. I'm going to be selling exclusive merch at
Wait, they permanently ban him on Kick? Huh, I'm actually surprised they permanently ban him on Kick. Like, you know, if you got banned from Kick, you probably got like 1 or 2 day ban. But if you're doing this shit and you actually got permanent ban, like... Wait, so he's the first person who gets permanently banned on Kick? Dude, it actually like funny, like imagine you're the first person who ever got banned from Kick. That should be gonna be achievements or something like.
PAX Melbourne, the 11th of October. That's going to be between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. We're selling Darkwood merch, and we've also got some exclusive posters. Yes, I am talking about the same Jack Doherty that Critical made a video on yesterday. Wait! Okay, look, please. I will do anything for you to stay on this video. Okay, look, there's a lot of other things that Jack Doherty has done that no one's talked about. I want to go over everything. Just please don't click on the Critical video. I'm begging you, please. So again, we're talking about Kick streamers, absolute scum of the earth. Kick streamers have such low respect. I think hackers in Dark Souls and Elden Ring actually have more respect than a Kick streamer. I actually did a video last week called Nobody Likes Kick Streamers. There was TwitchCon in LA, and basically it was just hounded by Kick streamers that were lurking around the event or outside the event solely to try to get content. I mean, it is funny that I mentioned streamers being invasive.
It's kind of bad. Like, I think Kick start off at the night. That's kind of nice thing because it makes Trick had a competitor, you know. But now because what people on Kick do, I don't think Twitch need to do anything to counter Kick anyway. So yeah. Same with Mixer, he's just doing nothing, and yeah.
This has happened to me as well. Like, for example, last PAX, there was actually someone that tried to jump the queue at the meet and greet to, like, come and meet me or something.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
In here.
Pyrocynical knows me.
You are not allowed in here. You are not allowed in here. Please leave. There's other people that are...
Hey, they know me. They know me. What's up? I'm trying to meet Pyrocynical. He's made 2 videos about me.
We don't care. There are people that are queuing up.
Pyrocynical's made 2 videos about me.
Are you just going to continue to repeat yourself?
He's made 2 videos about me.
Pyrocynical! Kick streamers, for the most part, are a case study. And I do want to say, by the way...
Yeah. The thing is that the Kick streamer kind of bring down the reputation of IRL streamer. I think they bring out the IRL streamer genre rather than other streamer as a whole. So basically, if you're just streaming video game and play game inside your house, it's fine. Like it doesn't do anything else. It's an IRL streamer. Is a problem solver, yeah.
If you
But yeah,
stream
I do
on
agree.
Kick,
They,
that does not automatically
as a
mean
Kick
you're a
streamer,
bad
they'll
person.
bring down
There
the
are some
reputation
genuinely
of a
very
streamer a
good
lot.
people that stream on Kick, but unfortunately, you're hidden behind all the clip farmers, reaction baiters, and people that are just nuisances in public. I do like to think that some of the biggest Kick streamers are actually a case study, an experiment of what happens when a generation grows up watching Logan and Jake Paul. So, of course, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Jack Doherty and how recently he got into a car accident on stream, which happened when he was reading chat. I'm not going to go into great detail because, again, you saw the critical video on it, and I'm basically just desperate for you to not click off the video at this point. But yeah, he got into a car crash, he was reading chat, and then basically, you know, tried to get as much footage as he could to try to get as many views.
All right, guys, I just totaled my McLaren. It is completely cooked right now.
If he's still
pumping
clips, yeah.
Because again, if you're that chronically online, it's like, okay, a car crash? Could have died, that's bad. But also, content, clips, shorts. Everyone now talks about me. Finally, they're going to talk about me and stop roasting KSI for his mid-ass song. Now, Jack seemed to be absolutely fine because he has clip farming plot armor. His cameraman was pretty badly injured. You can see some pretty heavy bleeding on the guy. Now, as of recording, Kick has permanently banned Jack Doherty.
I'm surprised, yeah.
Sure. All right, yeah. See you next week, mate. Sure. Sorry, I just have to laugh that Kick are permanently banning him. Yeah. All right. We'll see you in a week, mate. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now, Jack is quite a scary specimen because I feel like every generation, people get into the e-celeb game younger and younger. I mean, I started when I was like 16, 17, 18, but now people are getting into the whole TikTok, Instagram, YouTube game when they're like 12 or 13, even younger and younger. And now because you've got a bunch of, you know, YouTubers that are approaching their 30s, they're having kids. And terrifyingly enough, during our lifetime, we're gonna have YouTube Nepo babies. I mean, to be fair, Nepo baby YouTubers have been a thing for a while, to be fair. You know, YouTubers that have fallen off, but they're still able to hire like editors and a whole team. And it's like, how do they do that? You do a bit of research and then you find out their parents are high up in some kind of like corporate ladder. YouTube Nepo babies are a thing, but I'm saying we're soon gonna have YouTubers that have kids. And they're going to become YouTubers. I know I sound like a really old man saying this because I've been doing YouTube for like 7 years, but this is proof to me that like the Tony Soprano quote in the pilot goes so hard. Like I feel personally, I got into YouTube just as those doors were closing.
The morning of the day I got sick, I've been thinking. It's good to be in something from the ground floor. I came too late for that. I know. But lately I'm getting the feeling that I came in at the end. The best is over.
But yeah, Jack Doherty, he's got 15 million subscribers. He started making content when he was 13, and he was mostly known for his laugh out loud silly pranks, like for example, trick-or-treating the day after Halloween. How wholesome.
I'm being a doctor. Oh, but like, can I just have a piece of candy?
Or such other groundbreaking content, like for example, flipping water bottles. Even though most of this video will be criticizing Jack Doherty, you can tell that he has been in the YouTube game for a long time, basically as long as the Paul brothers, because if you remember Jake and Logan Paul, they were doing content as young as like 10.
Holy shit, is that the Logan Paul or Jake Paul? Like, god damn. Is he like doing the Vine day? Holy hell, they look so fun. Yeah, the snow biome decreased underwater breathing for a lot of.
There is one video that
good luck
Paul
if
made
you go
with
into
a
snow
prank call,
biome, you pretty
and
much
that video
die.
is rent-free in my head.
And your address?
Only in a Calamity though, like Calamity, snow biome reduce your underwater breathing time a lot, so yeah. Holy shit, why there's so many bots just asking for so many billboarding bots.
Wait, hold on. I forget it a lot. Can I go read it?
Yeah.
BRB.
Oh my god, seriously?
716.
716.
52.
52. What's the street?
Butthead Street.
Wow, you're a jerk. Don't call back again.
But things started to shift for Jack. he took the path of the Sith Lord because his wholesome videos weren't really getting any views anymore. Who cares about a little kid going around knocking doors saying that he's a doctor? Why would I watch that when I've got entire families that are vlogging now? So this is when he started to move away from wholesome pranks into being a little bit mischievous, a little bit of a troll. Like, for example, singing Despacito over the intercom to annoy people, or shutting off the power at Walmart. And this slowly gave him the idea that if I really inconvenience people, more people watch me. And then obviously this just snowballed and snowballed, where he has became the horrible person that he is today. Now, of course, Jack has got himself involved with other DJing creators that I've talked about on this channel, like, for example, Neon. Who is basically the Lord, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit of clip farming. You got the Island Boys as well. I kind of forget what they do. I think they baited they were gay at one point, and they both look like SpongeBob's house.
Yeah, I'm only gay sometimes. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I'm not bisexual. I was just on live, just trolling and stuff like that.
He's also interacted with FuziTube. If you've seen online FuziTube, he basically went MIA. No one could find out where he went, and then it found out to be a huge nothing burger. And also everyone's favorite flosser, Ninja. If you don't know who Ninja is, he's a very small Fortnite creator, but he actually managed to give Drake the platform he has today, and also Travis Scott.
Yeah, Gigi, you got band-aids?
Band-aids?
So
now, how bad is Jack Doherty? You want an example? The good person in this story is Jake Paul. Jake Paul having a conversation with Jack, telling him to not go down this path.
What more do you want? He has enough money to take care of his
No
family.
way, Jake
Are you
Paul.
trying to gain more followers? Because if you are, young man, they are following you for the wrong reasons.
That's mostly because what a lot of people do is compare what Jack Doherty is doing now to what Jake Paul used to do when he ran Team 10. God, bring back Team 10, man. That was the most easy content imaginable. Like, so many commentary channels had their rent paid for the month by doing a single video. Do you remember Team 10? You know what I hate so much? I'm looking back on it with nostalgia because of how simple times were back then. Now, Jack Doherty has been through the ringer, even appearing on the Dr. Phil show. And of course, on that show, he was incredibly obnoxious, and even Dr. Phil got really pissed at him.
More creative and...
I think they're so creative. No one's ever done those types of stuff.
I was just snowing on the...
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to give him some advice, and he wants to talk rather
Jack,
than listen.
don't interrupt him.
He's very hard to get along with. I'm sorry.
Jack even did this laugh out loud hilarious stunt where he pretended to be drunk in front of the police.
Pranked the cops that I was drunk. My stomach hurts. I almost puke so bad. Maybe you should be drinking beer. The police handcuffed me, threw me in the back of a cop car, and detained me for over an hour.
And even though he didn't get arrested for it, he has openly said it was totally worth it because it got me views.
But looking back on it, it was extremely worth it because I got a great video and never went to jail.
Also, take this with a pinch of salt because I have absolutely no proof of this happening whatsoever. But I know people that have talked to Jack Doherty personally, like for podcasts or interviews or whatever, and they've told me that Jack is the exact same person off camera. He's not even like a professional clip farmer. He genuinely is just this insufferable in person. And if you speak against Jack, what does he try to do? Copyright claim your video. Or let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Someone is pretending to be Jack Doherty to take down your video criticizing him. But at the same time, I do have to give Jack credit. It does seem to be like a little bit of a superpower because he's hated by pretty much every single facet of the online community. But he doesn't really seem to care. He just seems to think in his head, as long as I get views, as long as I get money, it doesn't matter who likes me and who hates me. Now, I'm sure you've seen these infamous clips online that everyone was talking about.
So Jack though, he basically like go for then nothing bad with then no bad publicity, so yeah.
Jack Doherty last year for he would go into public, instigate arguments or fights with people, insulting them, just being a complete nuisance. And then when that person tried to actually, you know, clap back, he would hide behind his bodyguard who would break up the fight. I mean, one really good example is when Jack is swearing around this guy's kids and the parent says, you know, can you not do that, mate? And then that ended up turning into a fight. This is something the Australian show Mr. In Between would shamelessly steal 3 years earlier.
Motherfucker, let's go! I didn't say any curse words. What'd I say?
Just watch your language.
What'd I say?
You got a stupid shirt on over there.
Yeah. Your kids can't read, though. Your kids can't read, can they?
I'm sure your kids watch.
Get away from me. You started talking to me, buddy.
Get away.
You get away from me. Watch your kids. Go walk away.
What the fuck? That's not even his bit. They did that bit in the Mr. In Between show like 4 years prior, back in 2018.
Whoa! Hey, Jesus, man. Why don't you watch where you're going, eh? You want to start some shit? And watch your language too, eh?
Oh, piss off, fuckwit.
Right, old man?
Debating in public, I get. Crashing his McLaren, I get. But shamelessly stealing a bit from a show. I cannot have that. He was even approached by another YouTuber, Lenny Miller, and you can see how Jack works in his natural habitat, you know, when he doesn't have any bodyguards around him.
Like you're trying to do right now. Oh, this is India.
No, if you're a man, stand on business. Stand on business. You're not standing on business. What's the point of giving
Maybe we just re-judge the state, like the old stuff now.
You never stand on business, ever.
He's even being sued for an instance where one of his security guards actually knocked someone out at a Halloween party.
No, I'm just saying, y'all just walk.
And then he tried to get his renter's insurance to try and defend him. He even invited the usual suspects, Neon, Island Boys, FouseyTube, to come over to his house and start fights for views. Now, he's done a lot of reckless stunts in the past. The McLaren is like baby mode compared to the other things he's done. I mean, a good example is some time ago, he flipped a golf cart and his girlfriend ended up being put in hospital.
What the fuck? Ooh.
Oh, fuck. No, oh, fuck. I literally thought that just broke your fucking neck. Golf cart's fine, though.
Jack Doherty is patient zero of clip farming. People have done it for years before him, and they'll do it for years after, but I've never seen someone so chronically addicted to making everything into a clippable moment that he'll put other people's lives in danger. This is like DEFCON 1 levels of clip farming. Like, I get it, right? We see Jinxie say, bro, talk like an iPad kid. He just made up something in chat that no one even said for clips. I get that, okay?
Bro, talk like an iPad kid.
And that's a bit cringe, all right? I've done clip farming myself, but nothing is as bad as Jack Doherty, I swear to God. Now, in a surprising turn of events, Jack Doherty has moved over to OnlyFans. Not only does he have his own OnlyFans, but he manages several OnlyFans creators. Now, from personal experience, I know a couple of creators that have their own OnlyFans. Jesus Christ, I've been in the wrong game the whole time, man. Like, I wake up every day, I'm forced to record slop, I'm forced to play video games, when I could just take 3 pictures of my asshole and clear about 3 mil in a month. Now, apparently with Jack, his main source of income is managing these OnlyFans creators, and people like his ex-roommate and former employee have actually spoken out about Jack's behavior. He even supposedly got a 16-year-old to do an OnlyFans with a fake ID.
I never owned a fake ID. I always was... They asked me how old I was. I literally answered 16. Jack that has an OF agency. They would try to get me in.
Not even 01, I mean, I'm just tilting myself now.
Neon of all people is calling out Jack Doherty, saying that he was trying to, you know, set up a 17-year-old girls on OnlyFans. Now, this is a schizo theory. Is Jack Doherty crashing his McLaren a clip farming moment? Did he know what he was going to do? No.
No way. He clip farming, he crashing his car. I refuse to believe it. He just being a reckless dumbass and somehow he got that clip and he think, okay, it's time to form that clip.
Probably not, but I still do think he purposely made the situation as dangerous as possible for clip farming content. You can even see he's reading chat, and then if you listen to the clip, he's clearly hitting the accelerator pedal as hard as he can. I don't think he's doing it to purposely crash his car. He's probably doing it just to get that kind of funny feeling in your balls, like when you're climbing a radio tower in Far Cry 3.
These are fun little jumping puzzles, and good ones at that. I mean, they managed to give you that rising feeling in your balls, you know? You know what I'm talking about? What the hell is that?
And also, as well, his girlfriend posted about the car accident, promoting his socials underneath the video. Again, looking back on that McLaren footage, it's psychotic. The fact that he has no care about his own well-being or his friends' well-being, he just wants to set up like the perfect clip moment so people can see this stuff. I know a lot of people, for example, right, are on these like Snapchat contracts, like for example, David Dobrik, and they are paid an insane amount of money to basically document every facet of their life. They have to take like over 100 pictures or 100 videos a day to keep up this very lucrative contract. And when you get into that mindset, everything is content. Everything you eat, everywhere you go, where you're driving to. And then what's the next best thing? To make the content itself by getting into these like horrible situations. Even other YouTubers like Nadeshot actually tweeted about how insane Jack is acting and he really should be demonetized everywhere for his behavior. Oh yeah, by the way, you know when I laughed when I saw that Jack Doherty was banned on Kick because we just know that isn't going to happen? It's already been undone because everyone's favorite character in the Saturday morning cartoon, Aiden Ross, came out and said, if you pay me 300k, I'll get you unbanned.
Yo, Jack, just remember, buddy, now you're really gonna have to pay me $200,000 if you want to get a bid on Kick. I'm just letting you know right now. You want to get a bid on Kick? You want to funnel your OnlyFans girls? You want to get your shit back? Now you're really gonna have to pay 300k. You got to give me 300k cash if you want to get a bid on Kick. If not, you're indefinitely suspended. Go to Twitch and get banned.
I don't think they understand how bad that looks as well. Literally just like taking bribes, because as we know, Aiden does own shares in the company, same as XQC. I mean, who would have guessed it that he had a full-blown car accident when he previously clickbaited that he crashed his Lambo, and that's when they just dented it slightly. Now, he did share a video of him taking his cameraman to the hospital to get stitches, but as you could expect, Jack is just trying to squeeze.
Oh, he's farming.
Oh
my fucking, he's literally farming.
This
He's
really
selling.
reminds me of like when Joshua blocked World of T-shirts, who I've documented quite a lot. He went to the hospital at one point, and Mr. Bass was there with him. The nurse says, "Don't film," and you can hear Mr. Bass say under his breath, "Make sure you get it to a minute. Get it to a minute because that's when TikTok pays out more."
Of course, of course.
What would be the?
Yeah, do you not just turn this off at the 1 minute point?
Yeah.
How long? Where did you go? No, we're turning off. But where did you go to medical school? We're just we have OCD. I love that school.
Also, a little update on World of T-shirts because I do keep a very close eye on his situation. Right now, they are filming a Vice documentary about Joshua Block. That's not a bit. That's not a joke. I've literally seen videos of cameras and official Vice staff following him around, filming him.
I think I can defend myself, right? I thought it can go.
Also, Aiden Ross saying that Jack Doherty's got to pay 300k. He could do that. He could easily do that. The guy clears millions a month. If he's managing OnlyFans girls and he takes a cut of that, that's easily hundreds and thousands of dollars of passive income. I'm not really sure how you can manage OnlyFans girls. It's like, oh, let's change the bedding of the sheet when you spread your asshole out. Like... Okay, that sounds really snide, but genuinely, like, as a manager, what do you do, bro? You book the hotel? Now, the question is it over for Jack Doherty? Is this finally the time that... No, it's not. He's going to pay the 300 and he'll be back on Kick in a week. You saw Neon threatening a kid over like, Discord or Omegle, and then he did, like, "I'm really sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. No more clip farming." And he's, like, back to his usual shtick. I mean, even though I don't like Kick, I do kind of respect it because it is one of the last... Well, okay. I don't respect it. But it's interesting to watch as a case study because it is basically one of the last streaming platforms that is the Wild West. It encapsulates that kind of 2016, 2017 energy. And even though a lot of people look back on that and think, okay, that was a bad time, everyone was kind of edgy, it's almost interesting to look at it in a time capsule, in a microcosm. You know, places like Twitch, they're incredibly regulated. YouTube, I'll be honest, is YouTube streaming regulated? I've never seen a stream get taken down before. My show speed was like flashing his schlong and totally got away with that. I mean, the amount of times I've had like incidents on stream, I should probably be banned by now, and I haven't been. It's one of those situations where the world keeps turning, right? Like, everyone's going to hate Jack. Jack's going to get banned. This is going to make Kick streamers look worse. Is it going to change anything? No, because there will always be a part of the internet that enjoys that kind of, like, raunchy, edgy content where it's like, oh, do it, drive faster, crash. I mean, it's the same as Joshua Block, World of T-shirts, like why he's so famous. People love watching a train wreck. It's horrible. And I think it mirrors what I was talking about in my videos on World of T-shirts. People will watch other people just lose all sense of their life. They'll end up becoming alcoholics or getting into car crashes or getting into gambling debt. And that pain that they endure, it makes us happy because you watch it and you think, okay, I'm going through something right now. I'm not really enjoying life at the minute, but you know what? At least I'm not this person. At least someone else in the world is having a worse time than me. A lot of people do use that as a cope, but they don't like to admit it. They like to see people doing worse than themselves to almost kind of like, you know, place them and remind them, okay, let me put things into perspective here. I'm in a pretty bad situation, but that guy's worse. That guy drinks every day. LMAO. I think the scariest thing about this, which no one's really talking about, is like there's going to be a horde of like Jack Doherty imposters. Like Gen Alpha, right? What's the oldest Gen Alpha right now? I think an 11-year-old. It's over, man. Like they're all going to be little Jack Dohertys running around with their iPads, like filming trolling pranks and stuff. As a 27-year-old man, I can say I'm very old. I'm actually retiring soon and recently filled out my will. I also walk around with a walking stick. That's of course when I'm not in my mobility scooter. But I do think this shows that every 10 years or so, the gap to get into being an e-celeb gets younger and younger and younger. It's really scary. I got into YouTube when I was like 16, 17, 18. That's old now. That's old. You've got to start doing this stuff when you're like 12 or it's over. Again, this is why I'm very grateful that I have YouTube as a job and as a career. Like I couldn't ask for anything else. You know, I've been able to employ my family, help people out. But
right now, what people are
I
going
feel
to
like me doing what I do right now, I would not be successful if I didn't get my foot in the door 7 years ago. It just really shows how like saturated and how fast the internet highway is right now. I mean, there was actually an article published in 2019 saying, forget law school, these kids want to be a YouTube star. And apparently they surveyed a bunch of kids and basically found out that 1/3 of kids aged between 8 and 12 aspire to be a YouTuber or a vlogger because it is a dream job. You know, you get to work from home, talk shit online to like people you're probably never going to meet. But yeah, what's going to happen with Jack now? I don't know. He's going to pay the bribe and he'll get unbanned and then he'll do it again. again in 6 months, and then he'll pay the bribe again and probably have like 2% interest or something. I do want to say, if you're watching this video, I'm probably in London right now because I have a flight tomorrow to go
like
to
I
Melbourne to
don't
see a bunch
believe
of
he
you
got
losers
permanent
at
ban.
PAX. Why do
He never
Australians
gonna get
talk so
permanent. He
weird,
gonna
man,
get
though?
out.
It's like,
Wait, I'm a fucking Lorna. Oh, mate. Oh, God.
They're just gonna undo his ban for like a while.
Mate.
A weak ass mode.
Why are you bullying me, mate? I just want to go bookies and put a bet in, mate.
Yep. Zach he gonna get out his ban for like 1 week. And he gonna do all that shit again until he got banned again and nothing would change. I'm more surprised like nothing gonna do with him like because he gonna do it again and because he doesn't get punished hard enough. Like there's another reason. And he know he gonna get away with it. And I'm so glad I'm kind of old. But look at these people, I can't feel bad. Because like at some point, like all at some point, all the things they do basically gonna worth nothing. Because like right now it's just like a genre of kick streamer being degenerate. Yeah, they're gonna be fine. But in the future, all that stuff will go away. Like another way of influencer gonna do like another way of dumping. Just like the entire thing with I forgot what's it called. Like a Minecraft stuff. They huge search of Minecraft YouTuber doing the COVID and now nothing. Like they just nothing. People came and went. So kind of just there. I feel like it's just better just to create your own community and do your own stuff rather than chasing trends. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Yeah, he definitely not gonna face any consequences. Dude, I would be more surprised if he actually got the charge for the reckless driving. But yeah. But who knows? He might get charged with it. But nothing gonna happen to him anyway. Let's watch one more video and I'm gonna head off. 6 people what? Group. Marvel series pandering to modern audience and film misery. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here. So right now there's a growing trend in the entertainment industry where a lot of members of that industry are growing increasingly concerned about people speaking with their wallet and rejecting the low-quality virtue signaling slop that the industry has been dishing out for decades now. And now their only sort of response is to play the victim and act like this is all the works of toxic fandoms who are completely unreasonable and you can never actually please them in any sort of a way. Well, we have some related discourse today involving Marvel's Agatha All Along. This is airing right now on Disney Plus, and I have subjected myself to the first couple of episodes that are
Dude, I think I stopped watching Marvel after Infinity War. In my eye, Thanos won. Everything after Infinity War, it's just a dream sequence. Yeah, I feel like after Inf- I feel like after Infinity War, every show, like every Marvel movie, just just kind of trash. Like everything just so bad. Like even think about it.
Currently available, and if I had one word to describe the series, it is boring. And this whole thing surrounding it is very odd, and a lot of people are pointing to the fact that the only real promotional piece they have for this series is calling it the gayest show that has ever existed in the Marvel Universe. And quite predictably, that's not
The gayest show that ever predict this. Yeah, and yeah, Endgame seemed like a hopeful dream as though who survives a court. But the gayest show, viewership of 33% already wasn't the actor like. Yeah, I think people watching movie to escape stuff. So if you make a fun and good movie, people wanna watch it. People still remember old movie because they are good.
not going very well. They learned nothing from the Acolyte, and it's having some very big issues with its viewership. Now, overall, this has actually been a pretty decent year for Marvel Disney. They've had some highs and some lows. The highs being Deadpool and Wolverine. This movie was very well liked. I mean, personally, it was one of the better times I've had at the movie theater and some.
I heard a lot of good thing about Deadpool and Wolverine. I think I might wanna try to watch it in the future. Pirated it. Yeah, no way I'm paying real money on Disney Plus.
Years, and I'm not the only one because this has grossed nearly $1.3 billion globally, making it one of the highest grossing superhero films of all time, and also the highest grossing R-rated film of all time. On top of that, there was a lot of good news at Comic-Con this year, where there was a lot of announcements regarding various Marvel projects and upcoming movies that had a lot of people genuinely excited. And on top of that, we see a bit of a push in the narrative at Disney. There was rumors coming out this summer that basically Marvel was going around and firing what they call activist producers in an attempt to factory reset the company and start going back to their roots, where not every single project had to be some virtue signaling slop that focuses on diversity more than a good story.
Dude, no way they're gonna fire Marvel fire activist producer in preparation for MCU back to basic reboot. If Marvel doing it, people would actually gonna maybe came back watching Marvel movie. But who knows? Like this is so fucking wild to me. Like people just just make a good movie and people are watching it. If you make a bad movie, no one watching it. It's like you create a product, you don't decide how is that product good. It's a market. The market will decide how good your product is. So yeah, create a good product. The market will say your product is good. Here's some money. If you create a bad product, you wanna lose money.
But also there were some lows, and this isn't a Marvel product, but it's a Disney product here. The Acolyte was a huge disaster this summer, and as it turns out, its budget was actually even bigger than people had anticipated. Reportedly, it's over $230 million just to fall flat on.
The actual budget for the Acolyte was 230 million. How much does the Acolyte make? I doubt they break even. How are they losing tons of money for this project alone? And man, oh man.
On its face. And as it turns out, even the concept of lesbian space witches couldn't even keep the attention of anyone trying to consume this series. And just like with the Acolyte, Agatha all along is kind of going the same route right here. So you can see various clips going around from the main cast where basically every member of that cast is going around and confirming and celebrating that this series is going to be the gayest Marvel project yet. How stunning and brave. Now, a lot of shows at places like Kotaku are celebrating this as some sort of a giant W for the series, and you can see Alyssa Mercante here, I guess, taking a break from her series of frivolous lawsuits against YouTubers for criticizing her. They celebrate it, but overall, when you look at the show, and the best thing it's got going for it is identity, that's a bit of an issue. It's not that these characters are trying to go this route, it's more the idea that this is all you have to sell the show on. That's a very bad sign, and it really is reflected just with how boring this series is.
Oh, still no air.
Again, not surprising when all you can say about the show is that it's going to be the gayest series in Marvel history. Now, to watch this show, you have to do a little bit of work first to consume Agatha all along, and to, you know, make it more than just boring and understandable. You have to watch all of WandaVision, and I mean the entire series, and you have to watch Doctor Strange and the
I watched WandaVision before. It's not bad, but it's really boring. The WandaVision, it's really boring. So yeah. I haven't watched the Multiverse
of Madness. Now, for the show itself, it is painful. If I had one word to describe the first couple of episodes, it is boring. I really subjected myself to this. It was a hard watch, to say the least. Now, I have to say this, I know a lot of people might disagree, but I genuinely enjoyed WandaVision. I actually enjoyed it personally. Some people might disagree, but that's my personal opinion. But when it comes to that series, it should have just been one and done. Like, I don't know why there is a spin-off in the form of Agatha all along, and when I thought about any potential spin-offs or sequels to WandaVision, I would not have thought of anything involving Agatha. I mean, tiny spoilers for WandaVision, but basically she LARPs as an NPC for 90% of the series and then reveals herself as this powerful witch, and then she's almost instantly defeated and her powers stripped from her. Like,
what the fuck?
It's not that interesting. Then she comes back for the continuation with Agatha all along, still restricted from her powers, and the show itself is just mind-numbingly bored. I'd rather watch paint dry, honestly. And on top of that, it doesn't really have an identity. It's like all over the place with what it's trying to be. It almost looks like multiple different genres at the same time. It's all over the place. And overall, the main question a lot of people are asking coming out of that is, who is this for in the first place? Like, what was the target audience of Agatha all along? We've seen this happen many times before. And Nerdrotic would actually take a guess as to who the target audience of Agatha all along was. And he says this: it was not a show made for Marvel Comics fans or men in general. It is a show made by and for wine moms whose accessory kids are raised by nannies, and it reflects the Los Angeles they live in today. And honestly, I have to agree with the general premise here. On top of that, I would notice this quote on his tweet from a few weeks ago, and this is just crazy. So this user, to the tune of 61,000 likes, by the way, would post this right here, saying, "Sorry, incels, not all content is made for you." And that's unfortunate because it's a screenshot from She-Hulk, and they didn't get a second
She-Hulk.
season because
I got nothing to say
the
about
star of the
movie.
show said it blew its
trash.
budget, and obviously the ratings for it wasn't good. So that's kind of a insane self-own right there. But anyways, Nerdrotic would also make another observation that I think is very interesting. There's ads on Twitter currently, or X, whatever you want to call it, featuring promotions for Agatha all along. Now, why is that a big deal? Well, less than a year ago, we had this whole drama going on between Elon Musk and multiple advertisers, but in particular, the Disney CEO, Bob Iger. So what happened is, Iger basically approached Elon Musk and Twitter and said, we're not going to run any ads on your site, on your platform, unless you do X, Y, and Z for us. And Elon Musk, in response to this on a live broadcast, basically said, I consider this a form of blackmail, and my response to these advertisers, and in particular Bob Iger, is to say, go F yourself. Which I think is something that a lot of people thought
Okay,
would
I
be
hope
the
I can get
end
Empress
of
like
any sort of
I can
Disney
kill.
ads
So
running on
7:30
Twitter,
and
but
12.
clearly that's
Yeah.
not the case. They have gone crawling back to Twitter to promote Agatha All Along, which is showing just how much they need to pump up the numbers of the show, and they're not very confident in how it's going so far. But on top of that, this is a strategy we see all the time. If you think you've seen a lot of disingenuous virtue signaling, wait until you see advertisers. They are the worst at it. They make a living out of being disingenuous virtue signalers, where basically a controversy happens on a platform. They use that for their own personal gain, where they pull their ads and say, we're leaving, and then a couple weeks later they come back and say, okay, we're back, but we want a better rate so we can make more money on our ads and place them onto your platform for a better rate. And that has happened on YouTube constantly, over and over again for years and years, whether you want to call it adpocalypse or whatever. It's happened multiple times. Think about Logan Paul in the forest, right? Big controversy that I guarantee deep down these advertisers could care less about. But they used it as a opportunity to basically morally grandstand and say, this is inappropriate. We will not host our ads on such a dangerous site containing content like this. They leave for a couple weeks, come back and say, okay, yeah, we'll come back, YouTube, but you better give us better rates. And then as a result, advertisers make more money and have better deals, and then content creators get worse ad rates on their videos and make less money, hence why it's called an adpocalypse. And this has happened over and over again to the point where monetization on YouTube has been irreparably damaged from this cycle happening over and over again. But anyways, as I hinted at earlier in this video, the viewership of Agatha All Along is not doing so great. So the report here from That Park Place saying Agatha All Along viewership drops 33%. It's already worse than the Acolyte. So basically what they're doing is they're comparing some of the minutes watched of Agatha All Along, and they're saying basically based on this breakdown of the minutes watched, you can say that based on that, the show performed nearly 20% worse in its first week compared to the Acolyte, and it even performed worse when looking at the second full week of the show. It dropped over 22%. On top of that, it looks like the numbers, the actual viewership numbers, are lower, pretty significantly lower than Star Wars The Acolyte, which that didn't get a second season because of low viewership. And also when looking at the more general Disney Plus realm, I guess you could say, for a lack of a better term, when it comes to the number of subscribers, even conservative guesses are saying that less than 10% of Disney Plus subscribers are even checking out Agatha All Along. They're even giving it a chance, which is a crazy thing. But overall, the thing that Agatha All Along has going for it is that it has a very low budget, which kind of saves it from being a massive flop. It'll probably at least break even or do something decent because the budget is actually manageable for once for a Disney-related series. And that's the big difference between Agatha All Along
already
and
had
Star
low
Wars
budget,
The
so
Acolyte.
Disney
Their
doesn't
budget
lose a
was
lot of money.
insane. This budget is more manageable, and despite having lower views than The Acolyte, it looks like it'll actually be able to at least not...
Imagine Agatha All Along had the same budget as Disney Star Wars The Acolyte. Holy hell, this thing gonna die so fast. they're, not, they're not gonna even make... they're not gonna make the full series. They should cut off halfway through.
completely damage the company beyond any sort of recognition. So really that's the situation with Agatha All Along, and a lot of the criticism, as you might predict, is being dismissed as the hateful chuds, the bigots, what have you, because they say, oh, you just hate seeing a bunch of girl bosses and lesbian characters. Well, no, people are more just confused as to why this series was even a thing in the first place. Who thought this was a good idea? And also, if that is the best you got, identity of the characters, clearly you're overcompensating for a boring story, which, as I can attest, it is a boring series. It is not something that is very enjoyable, especially if you haven't seen the prerequisites for this show. You're going to be extremely confused and bored, which is obviously not a very good sign for any series you're about to enjoy. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, wasting money on it. And it just, yeah. I mean, they already put out the product, and now let the market decide if that product worth any money or not. And the market decide it's not worth that much of money, so nobody gonna watching it. Ubisoft attacking gamers.
Hey, what's up guys, up here. So today we're going to be once again talking about the historic downfall of Ubisoft. There's been a lot of recent events, including some new ones we're going to cover in this video, including some more bad PR generated by public statements from one of its employees. But ironically, right now we're witnessing a giant spike in Ubisoft's stock, one of the biggest in the company's history. However, that has to do with something entirely different, and that's the fact that it appears Ubisoft is going to be bought out in a desperate attempt to save this company. Now, before we get into the details of that, let's just remind ourselves where we're at with Ubisoft. A lot of people don't really know that 2023 was a disastrous year for Ubisoft. They had around a net loss of $500 million that year. Then we entered 2024, where they've had basically flop after flop after flop, leading to another 50% decrease in their market value, thanks to their absolutely terrible, their nightmare-inducing resume this year, beginning of course with Skull and Bones, which was allegedly $850 million to develop, just to end up in the $10 bargain bin at Best Buy a few months later.
Why didn't
Then we have Star
Weapon
Wars Outlaws selling just 1 million copies in its first month, a game that presumably took hundreds of millions of dollars to develop. Then we of course have the news about Assassin's Creed Shadows. It is now delayed until February of next year. This was basically the last bullet in the chamber for Ubisoft this year, and now it's a part of next year's series of flops. And on top of that, there's rumors out there that this delay isn't even going to be enough. They're going to have to probably delay it even further beyond that February mark. And that's from a stem of rumors that an insider at Ubisoft have been sharing, and that includes many allegations about the workplace environment and how dysfunctional the company is, and how they very clearly, according to this insider, prioritize virtue signaling and politics over creating games that people will enjoy. And that's really where we've left off things recently. Like, you know, for the 100th time, I'm going to say, oh, things can't get worse, and of course it does.
It does.
And this is the most recent set of drama here, and it begins with Stevie Chazard. So this monetization director at Ubisoft would go onto LinkedIn and share this absolute disaster of a post recently. And of course, it's very ironic that the monetization director is making something that is clearly not in the monetization interest of the company by basically insulting all of their customers and also people within the gaming industry. So let's read this, because I genuinely believe the attitude of this individual represents more people at Ubisoft and really is the reason why they are failing so badly. So he begins by saying, I rarely post on social media, but today I am sad, ashamed, and sad. The gaming industry is rough at the moment, we all know it, but seeing how, in quotes, gamers react on
the gaming industry is rough because you know why? Because you keep making trash. If you're making a good game, the gaming industry would not be that bad. It basically it's like the most. I don't know what to say. What was it? Tired people like what is it thinking the gaming industry is bad because of the gamer? The gaming industry is bad because of the one who create bad game and they doesn't sell. That's why it become bad.
On social medias wishing ill fate to companies and people like is sad, and not only towards Ubisoft. Even though it's always the vocal minority that expresses themselves on social media, I was hurt and ashamed to be a part of this community. What is even more revolting is coming on LinkedIn and seeing the same comments from people within the industry, on top of exposing yourself as a clearly non-decent human being. You are affecting thousands of employers or employees that are already impacted by all of the hate, despite doing their best to deliver incredible experiences. How can you wish a company to fail simply because they do not cater to you or that the product does not please you? Is
No, it not cater to me. It doesn't cater to pretty much everyone. If the product cater to a lot of people, it would be selling. But that product die. I don't think it cater to anyone.
beyond me. We are all on the same boat. Please, please, please stop spreading hate. We should all uplift each other instead of bringing each other down. Holy soy. Like, first of all, are you okay, Stevie? Like, dude, invest in a journal, not, you know, basically spilling your guts out on social media, because this stuff will be weaponized against you. You're basically shaming your potential customers and gamers in general by saying all these awful things. On the one hand, you also act like there's this horde of angry gamers that are just going out there for blood. But then in the next statement, you say they're the vocal minority. So what are they exactly? You're trying to downplay it. Well, clearly they're not the vocal minority. They are the majority, because everything coming out of Ubisoft this year is flopping extremely hard. So clearly there's some merit to what these gamers are saying and their criticisms that they're providing for you. And this sort of like coddling and participation trophy type attitude here. Like, yes, these people might be doing their best, but you know, at the end of the day, if it's not a good product, people aren't going to buy it and people are going to criticize it. You're in the gaming industry. You should know that this is going to happen. You don't just get pats on the back because you tried your best. You need to produce something that's actually good. And on top of that, the part that's really crazy is the part where he basically throws other members of the industry under the bus. He tries to single them out and say, if you're agreeing with these nasty gamers, you're just as bad as them, and you're a non-decent human being. I mean, imagine being the colleague of someone like this who dares to criticize very apparently bad things in the industry just to be called a non-decent human being by Stevie here. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. And this whole talk about we need to uplift each other and come together. Well, first of all, this is about as divisive of a post as you can possibly make. It's divisive against gamers, it's divisive against members of the industry, but on top of that, we know what inclusion and coming together looks like for companies like Ubisoft. It's their own version, right? We see from their own website, the first thing they want you to know about their company is that they create games and experiences that push representation and embed diversity and inclusion into everything they do. Meanwhile, here's a recent example of something that contradicts that. We have that mentorship program that people have been talking about, where basically they bar men from applying, which shockingly turns out to be illegal in most countries, according to Legal Mindset, an actual attorney. Because
So
who would have thought
hiring discrimination,
right, that barring an entire gender from applying to a career opportunity might be against the law in a lot of countries. I know that is a wacky, shocking thing to behold. But yeah, that's one of many disasters going on, and that post by that monetization director is absolutely tone deaf and against any interest of the company, which ironically is seeing a little bit of a boost. So here's the last year at Ubisoft. You've seen this graph probably a million times with their stock. Big drop all year, hitting an all-time low recently in the entire history of the company.
Yeah.
But then, some life. What's this?
Some
a little jolt in the stock price here. Well, it comes from a buyout. So basically, there is a proposed buyout, and now we've seen a 30% stock increase over the past 24 hours.
So some people buy low.
Reportedly, this is the biggest jump in the history of their company. That's over 20 or 30 years. And yeah, there are some big things going on. You don't see this as a sign of something positive coming. It's more like the vultures are coming in because they see big changes coming. And this is the headline right here. Tencent, Guillermo family said to consider buyout of Ubisoft. Deliberations come after fall in game developers' share price. So yeah, it's not too surprising to see movement like this. This was inevitable. Like I said earlier in the video, at some point...
If Tencent buy out Ubisoft, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna fire all people and they're gonna do the entire restructuring of the company. And if they're doing it, I am no doubt Ubisoft will be big again. Because if Tencent doing it, they're gonna make a lot of it. let me tell you, Tencent owning a lot of company, owning a lot of stock and shareholder in a lot of companies. And Tencent is a Chinese company, and they have their own type of regulation and all that stuff. Just look at Riot Game. Riot Game constantly removes, constantly releasing good game, all from one of their IPs. They create one IP, and from that one IP alone, they branching out different type of game. Yeah, League of Legends alone, creating a lot of other game. So because of this, yeah, if they happen, I believe Ubisoft maybe become big again if they got buy by Tencent.
Point, something has to give. You can only lose so many billions of dollars and just burn through all that money before something major happens. And this has been in process for a while now. We saw this letter that was issued to the board of directors at Ubisoft, where basically a group of their shareholders gave out some options, and one of those pairs of options was to either A, sell the company, or B, make the company private. And it seems like Ubisoft might be doing both. And there was even more pressure mounted onto Ubisoft thanks to this headline from about a week ago, where a Ubisoft activist investor said it has the support of 10% of the shareholders in the whole management tussle here, where under French minority law, if they get a certain percentage of the shareholders to get on board, they can force the sale of the company. And I think at this point, Ubisoft is starting to see the end, or at least a forced end, or some big decision that's going to be forced on them, like selling the company. And they are starting to consider this option that probably they shook their head at for a long time and thought no way would it ever come to this. Well, I think they finally have reached the end, where something major like this has to happen, where Tencent of all companies is going to come in and basically try to save them by not only grouping up with them, but also making the company private as a part of this partnership in a desperate attempt to save this company. Because like I said, how much further can you go down at this point if you're Ubisoft? And it gets even worse. So there's some predictions about what would happen if this partnership was made, if this buyout did happen. According to Insider Gaming, they're making predictions that we might see as much as a 30% to 40% layoff of their employees. So looking at Ubisoft's own website, they have 20,000 employees. So you'd be looking at 6,000 to 8,000 employees being laid off. That is insane to think about, when it seems like they're already stretched thin. Like, despite having such an enormous amount of workers and so many assets, it seems like they're stretched thin all the time, including with Assassin's Creed Shadows. And according to that insider, they feel like they don't even have enough resources to finish that game in time for February, because it's being used for other games that they're working on for the upcoming year. But yeah, to lose that much of their company, especially after a big buyout like that, things are going to be chaotic, very chaotic. And especially, like, what additional impact will that have on games like Assassin's Creed Shadows and other upcoming titles for 2025. But just looking at this website, like, it all just makes sense, doesn't it? Like, this is just something I noticed too, like right now, 90 nationalities and 65 spoken languages. Although we all speak Ubi. Ugh, they are
we
just
all speak Ubi.
But yeah, Ubisoft is in huge trouble. I think nobody is surprised by these events. It was inevitable at this point, but this is truly like, this is the Ubisoft we know is going to be changed forever. There's no other choice at this point. Things have gotten so chaotic, and yeah, the reports are insane, but to be expected at this point. I mean, there's nothing that really can shock you with Ubisoft at this point. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yep, Ubisoft losing, and they potentially gonna get losing a lot of money, but I believe that in the future Tencent might buy them. If Tencent buys them, Ubisoft gonna be big again. So 50-50, if you buy Ubisoft stock now, there might be a chance you get your money back in the future. But I don't know, like, only if you guarantee that Tencent actually buys them. if Tencent doesn't buy it, they're just gonna constantly losing money. And here's the thing, they haven't released Assassin's Creed Shadow yet. So if you buy now, high chance they're just gonna drop their stock even more. So yeah, but it also really scary. But yeah, is that it? I think I'm done for today. I'm not streaming today. Tomorrow, I probably gonna stream tomorrow. Try to guess a lot of stuff and maybe killing Moonlaw. And who knows? I may able to do the abandoned laboratory to basically head up to like the old endgame bosses. But yeah, well, I'm heading off. See ya and bye bye.